Lots of problems to solve. Lots of fears to face. I talk about them a lot like they're foolish. And I'm glad they're there, though. Who knows? Maybe they'll even fix Capital City one day. A fat fucking chance. These are the Darklands now. Only name we know. And this is where fear reigns. And hope goes to die. Oh, that was an intro. Oh, hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
We on the internet. Man.
Hi, internets.
It's been actually, we went to check earlier. It's been a year since I did this last. Actually ran something.
It's true.
Last of this was
Really?
Demos. It's been a
right.
bit.
That was a year ago?
That was a year ago.
Wow. Time flies.
Time
Sorry.
is weird,
I
guys.
didn't mean to take that from you.
But hi, internet. I'm Raytog, and these are some of my friends who will be joining in this spooky ass campaign that I've cooked up. We're going to be, for everybody that's new here, we're going to be running Daggerheart, new system, first time running it, first time players, first time everything. We're going to get everything wrong, probably.
Yay.
And we're going to have fun doing
That's
it.
the
That's the
best
important part. Normally, I don't do a lot of long intros in the beginnings of these to kind of set the mood or anything like that. I don't like doing a big last time on Dragon Ball Z sequence at the top. But we have a bunch of players for this campaign this time, so at least for the first time, what I want to do is I want to go around and have everybody briefly introduce themselves, like talk about just say hi, your name, and what your character that you're playing is in this weird setting that I've created, and as much detail as you want to go into that as you feel like, because you'll be meeting up pretty soon. Let's start with the grizzled veteran here, Matt, my friend. How are you doing? And who are you? And who are you playing today?
I am Matt. I am also yet another forever DM. And normally I'm wrangling the cats, but today I get to be one. So I am playing Dusk. I'm a little
Boop.
insectoid
That guy.
kind of sorcerer fairy guy.
That sounds a little bit like this, if I really want to get into it. So,
Voice most
But
cool guys.
Yeah, it's so good.
but that's who I am today, and I'm hoping to live long enough to learn the Daggerheart system a little bit better.
Why are
So,
you guys so
we'll see.
determined that that I'm going to slay you? Why is that the first thing in your mind?
I mean, you told me the inspiration is Berserk and The Witcher, and that makes me happy inside. But I also am very familiar with those franchises. So
I'm aware that you are, and that only brings me more joy. As I drag this over closer behind your head, for reasons. Okay, so let's go into this. Relic, well, man, you have played with us before. We have subscribers. Oh, I know you. Thanks, buddy. Relic, you've done this at least once before.
I
Who are
have.
you? Who are you, my friend? And
Oh.
who are you playing? Because I have an amazing picture to share for this character.
Hello, my name is Relic, and I will be playing Nathaniel Ulysses Turnfield, but you can call me Nut. I am a druid. There I am.
Nut.
I will call you Nut.
I will be referring to you as Nut as well.
Everybody should.
Uh,
Everybody should. Look
oh,
at his
my
little
heart.
face. Look at his little face lurking behind
my
yours.
heart for Nut.
Look at his little face.
I don't think you want to say that and have it clipped on the internet, but
It
that's
could be.
you. You do you. Never
I'm
say my
happy.
heart for Nut on the internet.
All right,
just a
there's your
bad
next
idea.
T-shirt.
It's more like a walnut. But yeah.
Nut. What I.
and while we're getting caught up on the name,
I didn't say I was a halfling.
this-
I'm a halfling druid.
Yep.
Hey, we're about the same height.
Well, this is going to make things really awkward as we move on
Did
to
you
our
put
last
all the
one.
short people together? Are you discriminating against
Dude,
height
that's
people?
sizist.
If I was, it
think it's the
legitimately
furthering
wasn't
challenge, bro.
intentional. So, not maybe saving the best for last here. Faye, you are a first-time player in any of this nonsense.
In
and
all
you-
of it.
and
First
you
time
have,
of all the things.
and you have been watching for a very long time and encouraging us and cackling behind the scenes. And now it's your turn.
Of
so,
course.
tell us, everybody, just a smidge about who you are and who you're going to be playing.
I'm Faye. I'm going to be playing a goblin witch. And there she is. She is a nomad, so she has her, always looks like somebody that's ready to go. And that lovely skull that I am holding there is my grandma. And she comes along with me on my travels.
And we
I
haven't
love
actually
that.
got into this yet. Are you doing the voice for Grandma or am I doing the voice for Grandma?
Go for it, Grandma. Do it. You do it.
I don't know if you want that, honey.
Yeah, Grandma. Oh, Grandma, we're going on an adventure.
We're
Yes.
going on a trip.
You are.
Yeah, and Jinx is as new as I am and everything, so it's a perfect match.
Mm-hmm. Just joined the guild. Most of you, actually all, have just joined the guild. As I clean up the screen just a smidge, because we're going to start setting the mood here. I didn't necessarily put all of you together because of a size issue. I put all of you together because of a common theme that you have. And the way these missions are doled out by the guild, they look for specific traits in people. And you have all responded to a mission about finding out a little bit about lore, an investigative thing, suggesting that the guild has gone through a bit of a loss and something needs to be recovered. And you're asked to meet at a place in the city where we're all starting, which, for reference, I'll just crack this open now because everybody can. The map. Because every fantasy setting has to have a fucking map.
It helps.
It does help. You guys are going to be around Emberwatch, which is in the south. It's kind of human settlement. It's got a lot of... it used to be a trade city before everything went ass up. That's where the guild hall is. That's where all of you have journeyed to try and join the guild. Every one of you isn't actually a guild member yet. This is your first run, as it were. So this is your first job. And it lands you guys in a place where you didn't really expect to start your adventure. In this bustling human city of mercantile and commerce and relative safely in a world that's full of like shit and monsters, like worse monsters than usual. You think you're in for a day of, hitting the books, learning forbidden stuff. But as it turns out, the request puts you in later in the day. to meet at a place called the Morning Grove. And as it turns out, when you get there, all coming your different paths, you have all arrived at the funeral of somebody you've never met. And that's where we're starting. I'm guessing from the reactions this is going to go very well.
Can I say that I would be
Absolutely.
disguised immediately?
Mm-hmm. Because I know you have features that can do
Yeah.
this.
I do, and would most definitely, in going to the guild, be disguised as
Fantastic.
something I would have seen along the road my way here. So I probably would have been observing people. I'm assuming there's people on the road. So give me a race and a shape, and that's what I am. But
So
a short version of it.
I'm going to go one step further and just let you kind of... This is the kind of city that all are welcome. There isn't really a restriction. It's probably the most diverse of all places on the continent, just because it used to be literally a place of... it still kind of is a place of commerce. But what you're walking into is a bit of a somber scene that has people of... again, most different species in subtypes. So what would he show up as? What would Dusk show up as?
What is the predominant, like? I mean, if it's kind of like a melting pot, I guess there wouldn't be really a predominant thing. I would probably be like
a lot of humans, but
I would be a halfling to kind of blend in with the human aspects of things and also match my size. So probably the first halfling I saw, I would be reconfiguring my shape to accompany that.
suits. So, everybody approaches. The scene, as expected, is a somber one. You do see people carrying what appears to be as depicted, a flower-laden casket. Two figures in the back that just have the long kind of robes and stuff that are very nondescript. You get the idea that they probably might be working for the funeral service or just operations for the city, as opposed to people who knew the individual. But in the front, you see two figures that almost certainly have to be Adventuring Guild. You're only seeing them from the back, but they definitely have prominent horns sticking out. They're both on the bigger side, which, I mean, again, I'm trying not to profile. Most people are kind of big compared to you guys, but these are large folks.
As a quick aside, people are saying music is a little loud, maybe.
Yeah, I'm turning that down. Every one of these tracks will hit at a different volume.
That's how they roll.
And
20.
I got to play with all of them as they pop up. That's going to be the game. I'm going to play catch up. So, none of you really expected this. But the little undertones of there's been a loss in the guild starts to, they weren't talking about like some magic artifact or something. They were talking about a person. I assume you join at least into the small group of people that are approaching. What's everybody doing here? I don't want to speak for you.
But no, I guess we'll just try to blend in, not disturb the ceremony.
Granny's real quiet.
I'm
Right?
thinking to myself, oh good, that means there's an opening.
workplace. So, eventually, the procession comes to what looks like a big stone crypt that has looks like it has two figures, male and female, robed, facing each other. Hands are holding. And the casket is like placed down in front of it. And people start to step off to the side, and you get better views of everybody. On one side, you see one of the people that had been carrying the casket. Appears to be a fawn. So, human upper body, goat legs, and very prominent horns. On the other side, placing it down and moving off to the side, very quiet, very stern. Very, very technically would be referred to as a furbolg, which is like a kind of a bovine type humanoid. Normally, they can kind of come in a lot of shades. This one, everybody in this place would much more easily recognize as all the way bovine, full-blown minotaur, and a big guy at that. Off to one side, there's a female that smaller. Looks like she's having a hard time with this whole situation. Kind of like a darker complexion. Little bit of curly, dark hair. Robed. And at the head of the procession would probably be the only one that you guys would all surely know. As I move these around so that people can see things. Kind of. The name that all of you have known from joining the guild in the first place. The guild master himself. Who is very easily recognizable on sight. Human plate armor. Very, like, if you had to point out in a crowd who's the adventurer, Tristan is the guy. Definitely getting a little on the older. You can tell all that hair used to be black. It's not there anymore. And his face is pretty long. Very somber. And he moves to the front and starts pulling out like a little piece of paper. He's got that kind of look on his face where you firmly get the idea that this isn't the sort of thing that he's used to. But he stands, takes a breath. There's a quiet that comes over everything. Even in like a city, it seems just to get a little quieter, as if everything is just being respectful supernaturally. Tristan sighs and begins to speak. Hey. As I adjust the music to make sure it doesn't overpower speech. Sylar was a good friend. Not many that I can say about that in this world. The number of nights that we spent over a mug of ale and digging through old notes were too many to number. I worked with him my entire career. If I ever needed to know anything, if it was creatures of the fog or just monsters of the old world, he was my man. We are at a loss without him. Not just his mind, but his personality. His drive to always find a way, no matter what the odds. I'm gonna miss you, old friend. At least now you and Sira can rest together. If you find the gods, we'll see you on the other side, brother. And he takes a minute and, like, you can tell that he's lost somewhere and just, like, actually isn't breathing for a second. And then, like, balls up the note. And, like, steps out of the way. A couple of attendants come in from the side, and there's already a hole dug. And the two more brawny guild members start lifting the casket in and lowering it down into the ground. The few people that are there that aren't these 4, 5 if you count the inter-E, you can get a sense that they're not necessarily they're probably not guild members. They all seem like civilians that just came to nod their respects. And a few nods are passed, a few quick handshakes are made, and most people, sans you, start to depart. I think as the absolute most recognizable, Tristan would probably look at Jinx first and, like, note that she's there and kind of, like, gesture to you guys as a whole and to bring you over.
Coming with me, right? Okay, I don't go over alone.
People going with it?
Yeah, I walk.
You guys
over.
coming with me?
Sure.
You're gonna walk over alone.
I'm very, like, sheepishly kind of following, but
2 halflings and goblin. Totally.
Mhm.
Totally, just walking up to this guy. Cool. Such respectful greeting, Guildmaster Tristan. Like, so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
This isn't the kind of initiation that I had planned, but this is where we're at. And he looks down a minute at the shovelfuls of dirt that are being put on top of a casket. And he kind of waves you guys a couple of steps away so that he doesn't have to look at it. The other 3 stay. You just watch. Pulls you off to the side. Siler was our lore master. He was the person who knew things. Even for an elf, he was up there in years, and he'd lived long enough to remember the immediate aftermath of the fog fall when he was young. Most people aren't that age anymore. This world doesn't let people die of age. That is a large reason why we're at a loss here. Yeah, you heard it. I said it all already. It's weird to see this guy get, he looks like the implacable sort of guy, and that you are seeing him at a rare moment of actual weakness. This dude
Just
looks
like some awkwardness. I'll just give him a little pat on his arm. Like,
there's a little twitch there, and it was one of those, like, this dude is not used to being the one that is getting the help. You can tell that immediately. I'm not even going to make you roll for any of that nonsense. You can just tell. And he takes a second processing that and just like stoic, very manly, stoically nods. He's trying to keep it together. Initiation. Right. And he digs around in his belt pouch and comes out with two small items. And since Jinx is the one right there and has been most initiating, he passes them down to her. You can see that there is a large iron key, and it looks like a little map. It's a pretty simple map because it's just like a very brief sketch of Emberwatch, the city you're in right now, and the surrounding area. And you can see it's like there's a little dotted line that leads out of the city into the woods a little bit with an X. It's very general, but there are a few little annotations for paths to take. After he passed, we checked his quarters, found these. It seems that Siler kept some property not far from here for research. Sometimes the things that we have to study wasn't always sanctioned or a good idea to even do in a populated area. He was our lead researcher, and anything that he'd left behind would be of serious use to the guild and should probably be recovered as quickly as possible. I imagine if we let that place sit empty for too long, it's probably going to get robbed.
No. We can take care of that, right? Right?
Yes. Yeah, we can go through all that.
Just briefly glancing at the map, you look at it and get the idea that it's probably like... It's not a long trip as far as fantasy travel is concerned. It's about half a day's travel. Days are a little weird on this particular continent because everything is mostly dark and then darker. There are points of sun, but not very many.
I guess I'll just huddle up to them and like show them the map too. I'm not keeping this to myself. Just like, okay, you guys know the way.
I thank you for this, sincerely.
It's our honor to help out.
The guild will provide you with horses or anything that you think you need. Gather up some supplies if you need to. But I wouldn't wait too long. If there are any important tomes or secrets or spell books or whatever that old jerk left, we should probably have it.
Dusk at the mention of secrets and spell books is like, go.
Yes.
He looks at you for a second.
Calm down,
And
play it cool.
squints. And then gets it. Oh. Probably a good move.
I look over at him like, because I don't think I know that he is who he is.
I
So-
probably would have met you guys as what I look like now, not
Yeah.
myself.
So he nods and glances back to the group. I think I'm going to stay here a while. Adria over there is newer, but she's going to be our lore master. And any help you can give her, we can take all the help we can. Our numbers are getting really low now. And I'm thankful that you all have taken up the cause. Thank you. There's a real awkward pause.
We'll take care of it.
You're welcome. We'll take care of this, sir.
He just
On
closes his... it just goes through. He just nods once and then kind of turns and walks back over. This 4 backs to you of a sad scene. And you get the idea that you have been effectively dismissed.
We should walk away now.
Yeah, we'll walk away. Give him his space.
That's fair enough.
Jinx is just totally just trying to contain her excitement and respect the somberness of the area, but she's just like going in very like, let's get going. I'm excited to go.
So, 1 horse, we're all pretty small.
Did you sound like that before?
I think your voice changed.
N- No, I've always sounded like this since I was born.
There's something wrong with my hearing.
Okay, we're fine.
That's fine.
Hi, I'm Nut. How are you?
I'm not.
I'm not. I mean, I'm Dusk.
Hi, Dusk.
Not Dusk. I'm Jinx of the Breaker tribe. Recent, guild member.
Maybe I'm not familiar with this area too much. What is this? What is all of this for?
The city?
No,
Or the
no,
funeral?
with the box and the sadness.
Oh, okay. That man passed away. He died. And they put
Okay.
him into the box, and then they put him into the ground. It's called a funeral service.
Why?
Because that's where he's going to his final resting place.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really get it either. It's just what they do.
Yeah. My people do a similar thing, but we leave out the boxes, and we just put people straight into the ground.
Mine too. If you aren't food for something else. But
Well, once you get in there, you're kind of just food for the
Food
earth.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worms,
Right.
bugs.
that's true.
But they like to put their people in boxes.
I don't know why, but yeah.
It seems to take up a lot of extra time.
Yeah, a lot of space, a lot of time.
Yeah. And it's going to take forever for their body to go back to the earth.
I mean, so about that horse, should we get going?
Yeah, well, we need to get. Well, how much? He didn't really say how much stuff was there. Do we need like a cart or something?
Well, I don't know about
Hmm.
you, but I can't ride a horse. My size is a problem. So
Ponies.
maybe a cart with ponies? All
Cart with
3 of us
ponies?
can ride on a cart? Or
Yeah,
pony?
and then we can like pack everything in there and get it back to the guildmaster.
Yeah, see, there we go. We can take a cart to a point, and then, we'll probably have to get off the cart and walk the rest of the way.
Do we
Is there
think that
anywhere
there's
we
gonna be
know that we
bad
can get a
luck?
horse?
Hmm?
Is there anywhere we would know? Like, do we know this area?
You don't.
If you don't, okay.
I mean, so I'm looking at everybody here, and I'm like, not from the city, really not from the city. So this is probably your first time. So you guys are worried about doing that. So we were going to transition away from the very sad thing because you guys are on task, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that brings you out to the city at night. There's still
Okay.
like probably some places that are open.
Oh, I was going to ask if the guild master said he'll take care of this. So I was wondering, is there a place that we know for the guild to get these things?
There is a guild hall.
Oh,
There is a guild hall.
We'll see if we go there and see if they have stuff for us to. They can get us ponies and a cart and anything else we might need.
Toyota Corolla.
Toyotas. The weird stains.
So
in the back.
reliable, you can even drive them here.
What was that one from Demos again?
Oh,
It was a
right. That's what I.
Taurus. It was a
Yeah,
Taurus.
Ford Sport.
Yeah.
It was
Lots of
cursed.
stains.
In a really big trunk.
So, you guys, all of small stature, walk through this city at night. There's definitely not as many people as there normally would be, but for Jinx still, there's a lot of people. You're seeing like 20 people just walking around, and that's a ton. There are torches up. It's like a... This is kind of like a little, like, a fortress town. Like, the outside of it is the big gothic, like, walls. Bloodborne would be a pretty good analogy for how the place generally looks.
Nice.
Castle and defensive walls, but with a little bit of like regular civilian hope inside.
Keeping in normalcy.
A lot of like houses, a lot of homes, a lot of people. Probably more homes and places of living than Jinx has probably seen in her entire career of existing. And none of them have wheels on them. They're all stationary. These people just stay here.
Such a weird town.
Why is it weird, dear?
It doesn't go anywhere.
Well, of course not. It's a city.
I know what a city is. I'm just saying. Put people in boxes. Everybody's standing like nobody's ready to go. Nobody has packs on. Nobody's. Where's all their stuff?
I take it you are a traveling folk.
Yeah.
Ah, I was raised in the Moon Grove, so we
Oh,
have a
that sounds
small
really
town
pretty.
there. It's very nice.
Yeah, I miss the trees here too. There's
The
not
Moon
enough.
I've
The
been
Moon Grove
everywhere,
is
but
nice.
I've never seen anything.
Okay. How do you not? I'm confused. How can you be everywhere but never see anything?
I usually just stayed in camp.
Oh, okay.
And then I, had a home for a good while, where we didn't move. I did have stuff not on my pockets, but in a drawer, and it stayed in the drawer for a little bit. But now we're traveling again.
Oh. Well,
This is the most stuff I've ever had.
And I'll hold up my backpack.
Oh.
And
Okay.
she's got like racks of across, or like bandoliers of pockets. Like just, she literally looks like she has everything she owns on her.
I have a backpack and a sack.
True hobbit.
I was raised in a small town of hobbits, halflings, in
Legally
a
distinct.
valley, in a grove. I'm sorry, and I have a family, and it's the druid community there sends druids to the guild because we wish to get rid of the fog.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm for getting rid of the fog.
Yeah, and I made
I'm
it
with
my
you
life's
there.
work to do that.
Same.
Life is short, so like
You're
I'm just gonna do
telling
whatever
me.
I can.
Right. Well, it's nice to meet both of you, and I think we're going to have some fun.
Are we at the guild? Did we find it?
You
We're just
did
hobbling
eventually.
along.
I mean, the Adventurers Guild. It's not really the Adventurers Guild. It's just the guild these days. It's a pretty modest hall, and you note that when you go up to it, the majority of it is kind of like abandoned. You like if you like briefly like poke your head inside, it's a couple of empty tables and stuff. but there is a stable around the back, and there is like some just little like stable hand young kid, looks like he's 14 maybe, just taking care of the horses.
Well, I walk up to him. Hello, young man.
Welcome.
How are you today? We need a cart
Good.
and pony. Hi. We need a cart and pony saddled. We have a mission from the guildmaster. Do we have any credentials throughout the guild?
So
Like,
you
do they
don't
give us,
I
at
have a
all.
map and key.
You have a map, you have a key, and this kid
or the
looks
fact that we're even here, though?
like squints at you for a minute and like doesn't know if he's going to believe
Look alive,
what you
youngster.
say,
We are guild members.
and then looks around to each of you and just how fucking weird each individual one of you are, and just okay, yeah, all right.
He's like, this is normal. This is fine. Okay,
So
you're
what
right.
are you trying to like acquire, like a pony and a cart?
Yes,
Yeah, so
Because
we gotta like bring a bunch of stuff back apparently.
we're short.
And we're short, we can't ride horses.
Yeah, we can't do horses.
You guys.
Did anybody bring a stool? Or maybe we
I
should
don't-
also pack a ladder. He might have tall shelves when we get there, and we might not be able to reach
And I
anything.
can't float.
Actually, there's no problem with that. I can get up there. I can get him.
Oh, perfect.
I could change into something that could get up there.
Sounds so. But you know what? Whatever. This kid, you have the idea, has seen some shit. This is his
He's been
share
around
of
for a
weird
little bit.
adventures. But
Just go with it, kid. Come on.
he's just going. In about 10 minutes, there's a like a large-sized pony that is set up with a little wagon that is probably, I don't know, it'd probably be about the wagon's probably about the size of like a large couch. It like so small enough that like if you guys needed to get moving quickly, you probably could, but it's enough to hold enough stuff. Probably. It's like the littlest U-Haul
It's a small
kind of
cart.
vibe.
Yeah. Harvard, I see.
Okay, that'll work,
So
right?
while he is doing that, any supplies that we could use, food, water, we collect all that. I already have everything else that I need. I came prepared, and I'm sure Jinx did because she has everything.
I carry everything I need, unless
Me
I
too.
forget. Oh, she also has like a little walking stick, and on top is a skull. That's where Granny hangs out.
So Granny hangs
So
out.
she has-
The full like just witch mode. It's just all out
Like
there.
just a little walking stick, and Granny is right on top.
Dusk,
Yeah,
you
I have-
can't help but note that you are being very, very, very subtle with yourself, and you are walking next to a goblin with a skull mounted atop a staff. You are walking with the opposite of subtle. You get that little feeling like when you've come to some place overdressed.
I feel like Jink feels that way all the time, so it's very natural.
So then that's a fair point, actually, and probably would have noted. So as soon as we kind of get in the cart and like start to head out of town, I'll drop it and you just see like praying mantis head that's about the size of your head, and my appendages are normal, and my cloak is all flowy and stuff, and you can see like shimmery little wings that I have tucked away in there.
I knew you weren't a hobbit.
You're beautiful.
Yeah,
I
you
never
kinda
said
feel
I
it.
was a hobbit.
You looked like one.
Look, that's fair, but you shouldn't judge people by how they look.
I mean, he
You're
has a point.
absolutely right. He has a point.
Speaking of, you called that boy, well, you called him boy, young man.
Yes.
How old do you think he was?
Oh, I don't know. He looked around 16 to 18-ish.
16?
Yes.
Wow.
How old are you?
2.
How long do your people typically live?
Not long. We live fast and die hard.
All right.
Hey, I like it. I am excited.
I have about 75 brothers and sisters, none of which I know where they are. Some of which have been eaten by things.
Oh, well.
Oh,
So,
I have.
I mean, he had a big group to pull from, so you still have a lot of brothers and sisters left, at least.
it's true. I was one of the faster ones. That's why I'm still here.
Love it.
I have a brother and sister also. Older brother, younger sister. They're both alive. My brother's trying not to be, though. He's also
I
a
just have
druid.
Granny.
Granny?
Granny stays with me.
Oh, you have a. She's on a stick.
Well, I mean, that's Oliver that was left.
Well, how else am I supposed to get around?
Oh boy, it talks.
Amusingly, Jinx hears that. Only
Oh,
Jinx hears that.
only her? Okay.
Well,
You
That's
do,
well-
however, see the eyes flare a weird green color.
Ooh, they glow.
That is
Actually, I have a question.
oh,
How magical is that shit? Because I can tell.
absolutely. You could tell on sight that was some shit
Oh.
going on. There
Right.
is.
Did I also
Actually,
tell
so
them?
okay, no, we're doing this.
Yeah.
This is what's happening right now. We're getting our first roll of the game, and Matt
Oh, okay.
is going to do it. So I get to explain a little bit of mechanics how this goes here. So Matt, what is
Yes.
the stat for What's Dusk's casting stat? I think it's instinct. Okay.
Yes,
So roll me an instinct roll on your duality die, and we'll talk about how this goes.
Mhm.
First roll of the game. This isn't ominous at all. So that
15.
ain't a bad roll. So it's a 15 with hope. So not only is it a considered success, but you also get a hope. Add a hope to your character sheet.
Yay.
That will happen every time we do a roll, unless I specify if something like I'll say something is a reaction roll if it's like in response to something else. Only then will hope and fear not come into it. For our audience at home, all of these rolls will add to their wellspring of abilities. They have stress, they have hope, and I, as you can see down hovering in the corner, have a fear counter. It starts with however many players I have, and I get to use those points to complicate things.
There's far too much joy in your voice.
They gave me they gave me a resource called fear
We gave him fear.
in a
He has
horror
control
game.
of fear.
It's a happy day for me. So, you gain a hope. And also, you note that, this is magic as fuck. That's not just magic. You're a sorcerer. So you are a little magic. It's not like wizard training where you just learned how it works. Like, it's in you as part of you. So, that skull has a soul in there.
I'm so intrigued by your granny.
She is wonderful. She helps me out so much.
I'm a fucking
tell.
delight.
He is.
How does it work?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That was over far
She's
too
just
quickly
there.
for him.
So the granny is in the skull?
Yeah, she's just there in the skull. Well, it's hers. I mean, it's only fair that she gets to go in it.
Absolutely. This is fantastic.
This isn't normal, is it?
This is wonderful. This is exactly what I was hoping for. when I
Okay, let's
left.
do this again. So, Jinx, you ask. This isn't normal, in it. Let's see what these stats do again, because I'm learning these stats too. Perceive. Yeah, we're gonna have you roll instinct as well. So click on the little instinct thing. It'll pop it up, and then roll those 2 dice. Let's see how
Oh
this
no,
goes.
it says attack roll. No, I want instinct. That's what I want. There we go.
Instinct. That is an 11, also with hope. So you also gain a hope.
Should I have all of my hope right now?
You should
or
absolutely
no hope?
not. You should
Okay.
absolutely not. I believe everybody starts with like 2.
Okay, I had none.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
started
gonna...
with 2.
And I believe if we go into battle, you get an extra 1 or 2.
It
me, I can't
depends.
Let's give me...
Let me check. Because I'm pretty sure you start with 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
now I
use a
have
hope,
3,
everybody else
so that's
can
what
get
I
a
should
hope.
have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you start with 2. So now you have 3.
Now I have 3.
So in that perceiving, you're like, this isn't normal, is it? And then you just see there's like some like tiefling infernus person just standing going like, so you guys are going by, just like staring.
Hi.
And they're like,
Good evening to you.
Hello, sir.
and as you pass, you're pretty sure with your good instinct rolls that you hear the sound of a door both close and then lock.
Oh,
After you
well
pass.
then.
Doesn't
And that's
doesn't
why I
waits
looked the
for
way I
it.
did when I came here.
Sorry about that, Granny. People are just rude sometimes.
You know what? People are just people. Usually assholes.
You guys do manage to secure all of your the things that you need to go. Nut, it's going to be weird calling you that. Nut has gone out of his way to ensure that, as a halfling will, make sure everybody has enough food. So that's a trivial expenditure of money that we are not even going to go into because the system generalizes money for the most part. We don't really need to worry about every little bit unless it's particularly important. So you
I
pick up
figured with the guild hall, it's free.
reasonable trail rations.
Okay.
It's a half a day. It's not even really it's not a big journey. You've been on bigger journeys this week.
Reasonable for people or reasonable for halflings?
You do eat a lot.
Just saying.
Just saying.
How many
You also
breakfasts
haven't
are we
made
gonna
any
have?
money yet, so reasonable for people.
Okay.
Are you gonna have to skip a lot of meals?
I'm a druid. We're walking through the woods. I'll be fine.
Oh.
On that, you do manage to clear the front gates. But there's a big front gate and a big drawbridge, and guards that just barely acknowledge you on the way out. A little, not warily, but they look at you with the kind of look that they give people that they're not sure if they're going to come back. Like a respectful nod. But you do make it
It's fine.
more into territories that you are familiar with, out of the city, into the wider world.
Okay, so I have the map
You have a map. You've got the map. You've got the map.
and the key.
And a
So
key.
we...
I look at the map.
I was like, do we just follow the map?
I just think I'm going to start driving toward. It starts on the road. It doesn't break off yet.
I have gifted tracker, but it says it's for creatures. I don't know if that helps.
Gifted Tracker is specifically for, like, tracking like, hunting stuff. Like, if you wanted to follow, like, a deer. Or if you were chasing a person through the woods, you could follow them.
Okay.
But yeah, you have a map. And you just, I assume, following the map.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be a pretty easy illustration of a map. Anyways, your main road out of town, heading north, because south would be straight into the shore. Everything is the major settlements are on the coastlines. Mostly because the fog doesn't come out this far. Most of the time. You guys have lived in this world for a while, so you know that just like other things, the fog seems to have somewhere between weather patterns and malicious intent. So the lines where the fog is can move from time to time. But so far, one of the big major settlements has never really been threatened. And you're very, very close to one, so this is probably the safest from fog things you can get.
Okay.
Here comes the fog things.
Are we heading towards the fog things? Is that where we're going?
Well,
Of course we
technically,
are.
anywhere further inland, which is north, is technically closer, but you don't even see you don't see anything resembling fog nearby.
Oh, okay.
So it's a couple hours just following a path before the map instructs you there's another trail to lead off. Trail that leads into the woods, not far out of town. This is where you go off the path. This is where the map says, go into the spooky woods.
Is the path wide enough for a horse and cart?
It is very much wide enough for your
Okay.
horse and cart.
Into the woods. Let's go.
She said the word.
Do you want me to look ahead? I could fly up and look ahead and see if there's... Oh, maybe not.
You can.
What?
You can fly.
Yeah,
That's
go ahead.
fantastic.
Fly.
He flies.
I will do that.
That
I'll
is so
fly.
cool.
What are you looking for?
My wings will like flutter out and shimmer in the light as they're kind of like that translucent, like dragonfly type wings.
That's
And I'll
so pretty.
I'll fly up and see if I can see like further down the path. See if I can see like a wizard lore keeper tower or house or something.
This one I'm not even going to require a roll from because both from the map you see that this trail goes through the woods a bit. This is where the majority of the half day's travel is through woodlands. So from where you're at, you go up. And you're looking for Wizard Tower or some notable thing sticking through the tree lines in roughly the direction the X on the map is. No. It's just
Can I, like,
woods.
hold my granny stick up in the air and have her take a rotation look around? Did you see anything?
Just trees, dear.
Okay.
Just trees. It could be worse.
I mean, I didn't really see anything. It's a lot of brush, a lot of trees, which I'm actually pretty happy about, but...
Yeah.
Let's see what the wildlife has to say.
Mm. Can you talk to it?
Yep.
What did that say?
Hold on. Get out.
We just got here.
Oh, okay.
If I could... hold on, I'm trying to read this.
This is what Wallace was
Sorry.
talking about with the ambience.
My 13th brother was killed by a wolf.
It wasn't me.
Are you going to
Anyway.
change into something else too?
No, I can, but I'm not going to at this current moment.
Oh.
What are you trying
I
to
mean-
do here? What is
I
that?
was going to speak to the animals. I have to...
Okay, cool.
Instinct roll.
Okay, so
I have to use the hope, I think.
let me. What does the feature say? Just read it to me. Because everybody has 50 fucking abilities, and
Yeah, that's what I'm
In-
like looking at
in
mine.
full disclosure, this GM will never ever be able to remember everybody's abilities. So, whatever it says, just go ahead and
Speak
read it
the
for me.
language of nature when you want.
Okay.
To speak to plants or animals around you. Make an instinct roll, 12.
Okay.
give you the information they know. Yeah, it'll give the information. They'll give you information they know on a roll. With fear, oh, that's a hope, I think. On a fear, they knowledge might be limited or come out with a cost.
Great. So does it cost anything to use it?
One hope, and I have to roll instinct.
Okay. If you want to do it, reduce your hope by 1. I think there might even be a button to spend your hope on that ability.
I
It'll
just
probably
did,
do
yep.
it for you. Cool. Then roll your instinct. Let's see what we get. Your DC is a 12, it seems.
Okay.
It'll
Roll.
pop up down in the corner. Yep.
Oh!
You got a 13 with fear, which means you succeed. That also means
Yeah. Fearly.
I get a fear
You
as my
get a
counter goes
fear.
up. So, you succeeded with fear. What am I going to give you here? That's easy. You start going into the woods. Every woods is kind of a dark, spooky woods, but I think of the group that could have been assembled with all of the members of these new inductees into the guild, there probably isn't a group better suited to traveling through the woods. So, all of that, all of the ambient noises and wildlife, not going to completely set your hair on end. Those of you that actually contain hair. Nathaniel, you are looking around for some wildlife to speak to. You can also speak to trees, but
I chose wildlife this time.
you chose wildlife, and
I
also
did.
I'm just going to give you, because you did get a success. The trees here look very, for a druid sense, very old and very tired. Once you start getting away from the druid grove, around Brightmoor, not the best dispositions in trees these days. The further inland you get, the worse it is. This, not as bad as you've seen it before. You've seen bad. You've seen the worst thing that your people could probably see. But animals is probably the better choice. It takes a couple of minutes to get in there and see anything that is actually worth conversing with that could give you anything. But once you get about an hour in, with that instinct roll, it's also the same stat that you use to spot things. You're looking around. You're looking up to hope to see if you get like maybe find like a crow or something that would like chat with you and be able to like look around. And you're looking up, and you see something that is the wrong color up in a tree. For that kind of dark tree. It's like white. And you just beat this roll, so you do get the information, but it just takes you a second to get it. What is that? Because it's at a weird angle and you can't really figure out what it is. And you see from the top of a tree, there's like a leaning back off of the branch is like its head leaning all the way back is like a goat's head. Very like eyes glazed over, gone. And as you approach, you see two little shining green eyes. And you have to get like really, really close. A little closer than you'd probably like to. And with its feline mouth red, you see sitting in its perch, eating a lynx looking down at you.
Hello, kitty.
Its response, both with beast speech and without, is to hiss at you warningly.
I don't want your food. We're not here for that. I just would like a little information.
Because you have beast speech. Also, I'm not actually sure how this works, so I want you to tell me how this works with Nathaniel. What do your companions hear when you're doing this? Do they just hear you talking to the cat and you can understand the cat, or they hear you making weird cat
No,
noises?
they hear me making weird-ass cat noises.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just... Yeah.
Your voice changed too.
This,
I'm talking to the kitty.
and now you see the thing that is very well within pouncing range of you. At first, like when you start speaking in a language it understands, it does the whole like head thing that cat don't like what it's receiving. And then as soon as you make it clear you don't want her food, she kind of like does that thing where she hunkers back down. Can I borrow you for a second? I need
It is an example of the cat.
Gonna say she's coming. She's coming for you.
Yeah, here. This
She heard
I
food.
carry
see
on
these
baby.
eyes in the dark. You're wonderful. Thank you so much. Yep. Okay, I'll leave you alone now. You're a great example. What do you want?
Now, just want to know. Oh, what do I want to know? Do I want to know about danger or where the thing is? Looking for.
Well, if both would be great.
Yeah.
Are there
You can only pick one, I
limits?
guess.
Well, I would like
Got an
to
idea
know
what
if
the
there's
thing
any
is.
large beast or fog monsters nearby. And we're looking for a building along this path. If you happen to know how far that is.
She like sits there for a minute. Like halfway stands up, puts one big paw. Mind you, as all of this party are very short, small-sized
Yeah.
creatures, this paw, which sits on the goat's head, claws out to turn to look back down the path. You realize this paw is probably the size of your head. Looks down the path. Looks back at you. Takes about 4 seconds to decide if you're worth speaking to or not.
The normal cat things.
Normal cat things. It's down there. Not too far. 2 legs make wide paths. Hard to miss.
Why, thank you. Enjoy your dinner. I walk away.
There's just an imperious stare as you go. Every
you
cat
make
owner
it-
knows it.
Did
He
you
didn't
make
give
it
me any
mad?
information about any danger, but he did say the place we are looking for is right up the path.
Great. Question.
Yes.
Not you.
Oh,
Out of game question.
Okay, hit me.
Question to the DM. So does us like in the cart stuff count as a rest?
Okay, what
I
do you
have-
mean by arrest?
Okay, well, what I'm looking at here is I have the tethered talisman.
Okay.
So once per rest, I can imbue a small item with your protective essence, and then the person holding the talisman takes damage. Expend a magic to reduce
Okay.
the number of hit points
So,
they mark by 1.
how that
But it's
works.
per short rest.
Per short rest, which means if you want, you have not done it today. So if you want to do it, you can do it. You just can't do it again until you make another short rest afterwards. That's what
Oh,
it is.
okay.
It's like a once a half a day sort of thing. Like you can do it at any point you want to. You don't have to do it during a short rest. You just
Oh,
need
okay.
a short rest to recover before you can do it again. So if you want to, you can absolutely do that while you're walking through the path and not being threatened by anything except a grumpy cat.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I dig through my pockets and I find like a really pretty green like string with some acorns on it, and I will imbue that. My
Okay.
little talisman for now until I have to make another one. And I guess I just hit the imbued toggle?
Does it cost anything to do that?
No, it says once per rest.
It doesn't
And
say
I
spend
can't
anything?
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty... Okay.
Or maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Yeah, you're
On the
probably
bottom,
reading
does
it
it
wrong.
say hope
It's
or
person
stress?
holding-
I have access to your character sheet, so I'll pop it up too. Because we all have new abilities we don't know. So it is...
It just says I can't create a new talisman until the old one has been used, so I can't just rack these up.
Right.
So that is... Okay, so it's not your... it's not like a domain card or anything. So... It's not your hex thing, it's not your commune thing.
It's my hedge. Yeah, tethered
Aha.
talisman.
So, no, yeah, it's just once per rest. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, it doesn't actually cost anything. That is just a class ability that you have that is pretty awesome, honestly. So, yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Alright. Well, while they're doing that, I was doing that in the cart, waiting for him to come back with after talking to the cat.
Fantastic. And for my gamekeeping purposes, are you keeping that talisman on you, or are you giving it to somebody?
Right now it's with me.
Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, you guys keep going down the trail. The spooky trail.
Look, I should have coconuts.
I really need a stick now with a skull on it so I can make Granny walk too.
Mm-hmm. It's travel through the woods. Describing what that would be like to you would be like for somebody in modern day just like walking down their own street or a street that's close to one that they know. It's nothing different for you at all. But for people who aren't used to it, the smells are... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. More kitties everywhere.
Sorry, she just jumped up on me and she has a claw issue.
That... Mm-hmm. No, it's
Kitties.
your issue. That's the thing. Yeah. She's probably repaying you for the links. The smells are correct for being out here. It's all dust and, like, coniferous needles and leaves. You are very
Okay.
familiar with the sounds and the feelings very, very quickly. They make more sense to you than they do in town. In town, you feel like with all the walls and how sound moves, and just with all the people, somebody could probably sneak up on you very easily in a town. Out here, this is your territory. You would be able to tell if anything would be approaching, and
Are you talking to all of us? Because this feels
Yeah.
like it sounds like this goes for all of us.
it is all
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're
There's
strutting
a
in the
fucking
woods right
druid,
now.
a goblin, and a fae. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
of you.
we're just strutting in the woods because this is our place.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say.
Making
So-
our way
Like all of-
downtown.
So out here, you would probably be able to tell much easier if anything were, around or following you, and there's absolutely something following you.
Who notices first?
I'm not even going to bother, because you are who you are, I'm not even going to bother with rolls on that. I'm just going to say there's always a snapping twig, and those howling noises are actually canon at this point.
They're getting closer.
A little bit.
I don't want to be alarmist, but
Yep. Yep, I hear
How
it too.
high
hear it
in the
too.
trees can you guys go?
Recommend we go faster.
Can we give the
I give the
ponies
horse
a
a
little?
little
Can
yip
you
yip.
talk to the horse? Can you make them understand how imperative it is that they go faster?
You know what? These
Go
horses are pretty
faster,
well
horse.
trained. I don't think I need to talk to them.
Okay.
And I give them a few more smacks on the butt, and
Cool.
we giddy up.
Start moving. There's a
Yeah.
little commotion in the woods as you do. It feels like for a little while. I mean, the sounds of the wagon, alien to this place, increase. So you think you pick up noises of a louder pursuit for a little while, but then again, it seems like interest might be lost a few minutes into it. Maybe moving quickly was the right choice.
We found a
We
snack.
get to a
We're
hobbit
good.
and a halfling to get the hell out of there.
It's a few more hours. Not really a lot going on besides your typical passing of time through a wooded travel. It's a fantasy setting, so days of travel are pretty common. Just walking with nothing but the woods in the world, and usually that can be a good thing, but in a place this full of monsters and bullshit, not always a great thing. But for a time, it's quiet. You get the sense of concern a little bit. Probably like 3 or 4 more hours in, which should be getting closer to the end of your trip, where you start to see again up. There are a few spider webs, a few really big spider webs.
I'm not gonna fly around here anymore.
Yeah,
'Cause I
land,
don't want to end
land.
up like my 47th brothers.
Yeah. Do not fly.
Yes.
They're like everywhere, or just above us?
Specifically above. Weirdly, the trail seems like solidly clear. There, like, it's like something, it was probably like a rain that came through here before. So the outline of these webs are pretty clear, like very obvious. They might not have been before, but they're pretty obviously up. Webs
So they
strung
have
out to
to,
like maybe catch
real-
birds or something like that. But this path seems, and there's a few off the trail too, but the path seems clear.
I just have like a Vin Diesel moment where it looks clear.
Looks clear.
Yeah.
How's it look now? Looks clear.
I keep going.
All right, I will. Well, I'm in the cart, so if you're driving it, I'm going with you.
You keep
Well,
going.
we're all going. we, we're not going slow either because there's a lot of spider webs above us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling very uncomfortable.
I understand. And we can't even light them on fire because they're wet.
Is that what
I
you
could
usually do?
try.
You're going to fail.
I mean, I wouldn't want to burn the forest.
Yeah, be careful with fire in the woods, I think. Well,
Yeah.
everything's wet, but
So you keep going
Oh yeah,
once more. The path is clear.
all right.
Actually,
Ooh, you got something?
maybe. I'm gonna make an illusion spellcast roll to
Okay.
kind of like create a minor illusion around us that kind of obscures us from above, if I could.
Okay. Describe to me what that would look like.
So like, like a camo tarp, like a ghillie suit tarp that you would put on
Okay.
top of something to disguise it from like aerial predators, perhaps spiders in the trees.
So you look like a
So it's just
but
like
from
a,
atop, you look like a square of ghillie suit moving down the path.
of moving leaves. Yeah.
I'm not going to say no. Okay, unless it says that there's a cost for that, I'm just going to say you do that.
Well, I have to roll. I have to
Okay.
hit a 10.
Okay.
On a success, I create a minor visual illusion no larger than myself. So I'll do it kind of over the people around. Like I'll sit kind of in between to kind of more disguise
Sure.
Faye and Nut.
Make a roll. Fantastic.
Okay. And I
That
get a
is
hope.
a 16, and you got a success with hope, so you get a hope.
Everybody gets hope but me.
Everybody gets hope for you.
I have no hope.
Hopeless.
You are the hope.
You are the hope. Oh yeah, actually, you do have a hold up. I think we actually missed this because
Oh,
you're
right.
because you're a fucking hobbit. Let me open your character sheet. This is
I forgot
something
about the
that
roll
everybody.
thing.
I'm gonna have to remember this because I'm gonna forget every time. Because this fucking guy's a hobbit. At the beginning of every where is it? Yeah. Okay. So it literally says halfling. At the start of each session, which is now, everyone in your party gains a hope.
Oh.
You
Hell
you
yeah.
bring the
Him
hope.
included.
I do bring the hope. That's yeah.
Also,
Literally
if you
what I
roll a
do.
1 on a hope die, you can re-roll it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
You have a little man over your shoulder, and it's adorable.
Yeah. That's actually a little girl.
Well, she's
Finn.
adorable.
That's Jen.
I like her a lot. So, everybody gets an extra hope,
Cool.
including the little kitty that's going to claw off your
Crawl.
chest. Okay, so you do create the minor illusion. No issues.
Cool. I have like nothing that's helpful in these situations right now. I'm just like chilling
You're
in the
fine.
cart,
You are
All
fine.
you need to do.
hanging out. If anything catches up, I can entangle them, but that's
You get the sense that this deep in the woods, it would probably be pretty easy to get lost, but the person who doesn't have anything else to do has the map, and you are very easily to direct, and you see where the turning point would be, where the next left, essentially, would be, and where the fork splits, and you head down a further, even darker path. But there's that little I don't know. But if you're looking at the map, it is very clear. Like, yeah, that's it.
okay.
It
So
is.
according to the map, we have to go down the creepy path, or creepier path.
I was going to say, they all look kind of creepy. But hey, if you're not going down the creepiest path, are you really traveling?
All of these paths look like where my people are from, so
The trees are nicer where I live. The moon has blessed them. Let's get the land back to the way it was. Let's keep going.
I just like to go home.
We all
Is this
would.
like your home? I mean, is this your home? Should we drop you off?
No, my family, when Fogball happened, we all kind of got stuck here. I've never actually seen my home, so
Oh.
My people haven't seen where we're from either. We live in the grove, but we are from deeper inland in a valley.
So this is one of those things that players might not know, but characters would know. So let me give you a little world building here. In most fantasy settings, there's a whole bunch of different planes of existence. You got all number of things. Like the Feywild is normally where all of the Fey are from, and that's probably what Dusk is referring to here. But at the same time, this particular continent that you're all on, once the fog happened, traveling between realms doesn't work anymore. At least not the way it's supposed to. Any teleportation to get out doesn't work. Any portals to other planes don't work. Some people got in and then couldn't get out.
Well, that's why traveling's nice, because everywhere's your home.
The nice way
I
to.
mean, that is a very optimistic way of looking at it. I've just heard stories, but the thing is, with my people, the Fogfall happened so long ago that, like, a lot of our history has been passed down orally, so enter books and fun stories, stuff like that. So I'd like to hopefully get back to the Feywild before I die, but I'm not planning on it. Be kind of cool. Maybe my kids will get there if I have any.
Maybe you'll get there. You never know.
We will try.
Life is unbelievably unpredictable.
I mean,
You never know.
Oakhart is nice, and the Queen was very kind to let us all stay.
Oh,
So
that was
that's
one of my
something.
favorite places to visit.
It's fun, right? The
Mhm.
music and the art. I mean, it's beautiful. I think it's as close to my home as I could imagine here. So that's nice.
I look over at him. Can I give you a hug?
No, but thank
Okay.
you.
Well,
And that moment is where everybody gets hope. That's what did it.
That's
That-
when he brought the hope.
That is the mechanical moment that the hope occurred. It's kind of like you don't get a lot of moments like this in this kind of world. This is kind of nice. So you're all just kind of savoring this little actual happy moment. There's a little doof, doof on the cart. There's like a stone or something, and then doof, another one, and you kind of look ahead, and it looks like there is a path of stones on the road down this little path. This has gone from like a kind of a wide-ish road where you could have multiple like wagons passing each other, 2-lane kind of thing. This is easily down to like a 1-lane road. But it's got stone all over it, like kind of irregular, so it's kept a little bit. So you know you're probably going in the right direction.
We're
You're
getting
probably
close.
almost there.
Yeah, that doesn't look natural. So
oh, let's. It looks wide enough for the cart, though.
I can't believe we didn't ask what this house looked like.
Fortunately,
I-
you don't
we all were
really
kind
have
of excited to go. So
Yeah, it's you know.
Yeah, I was a little excited, but I mean, I'm sure. I mean, how many houses could be out here? I'm sure
doesn't
whatever
seem
one we
like
come
a-
upon. There's only
Right.
one X on this map, so
I mean, we are here. I mean, we're in a general direction, so we should be seeing it shortly.
should be seeing it shortly and around the bend. It has been getting darker as you've gone on, of course. This place is strange things of light, and also you are now under a firm canopy of leaves and branches. You do see the place as you round the corner. As you finally make it to your destination.
You fuck.
Charming.
Oh.
You.
it
I
looks
love
so
it.
charming.
I'm also very annoyed.
Oh,
I remember the words, just so you know.
Why do I know that cabin?
You don't.
It's
You don't. Also,
it's a very
Thi-
evil and dead cabin,
Evil
so to
Oh,
say.
cabin.
right.
So many dead things.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, okay.
So-
All right,
okay,
you need to
I'm
talk
there
your
now.
trees down around here, because the trees around here,
We're
you
gonna
talk to
get
them.
annihilated by some roots.
so
You talk your trees down.
typically, in these games, we take a break about halfway through. We might be a little less than halfway through, but this feels like a pretty appropriate moment to just like pause. If everybody needs to go grab a drink, everybody needs to take a quick bathroom hit. Usually we're gone for like 10, 15 minutes or so, and then we'll get back to it. But
Okay.
our adventuring party has made
So
it to the
great.
place, and everything's
great.
fine.
Thank you,
Everything's-
you bastard.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
Oh, this house.
I,
So-
I know this house too well.
Where's my sushi?
I need an emotional support goblin.
Hold on.
That's her.
Where's little Harambe? Here he is. Here we
Oh,
go.
is that
Hold
the
on.
one that's a dice
Oh.
roller?
I'll break
Oh.
out little
Yes.
Harambe.
Oh, that's cool.
See?
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go on break, guys. We'll be back in like 10ish minutes, and we'll see you soon, and we'll see how everybody does here. It's gonna be fun.
I want to read a book. I want to read it so bad.
It'll be fine.
That too.
All right.
Raka.
Neck.
And our mics are back. And we are back. Are we working? We're working. Yeah.
And we are back, folks. Hello.
Hello.
We haven't died
Goodbye.
yet.
Next
We're
up is
still
goodbye.
alive.
Emphasis on yet.
Emphasis on
Big
yeah.
emphasis.
So,
Because this cabin looks very, very quaint.
very safe. Basically, what you see is what you get out here. This looks like a place that somebody probably made themselves. Little ever-burning torches for light fixtures out there. Because, hey, it's a fantasy setting, and you can have a torch light forever.
Mm-hmm.
Lanterns that don't go
Magic
out.
bitches.
It's a small little cabin, little shed.
I was expecting something more, more.
What were your expectations, sweetie?
Yeah.
As much as I want to flesh out like where Dusk's story's going, now I can only picture a praying mantis with a chainsaw hand, and it brings me joy.
We'll see what we can do.
Okay.
We need
Neum
a
neum
notable-
boomstick neum neum.
Notable differences from the picture. Not much. It's still got the same dimensions, same everything. Curtains, all that. The little hanging swing thing that's on the front porch. That only thing that is not the same as the picture is that hanging swing is replaced by. It looks like a pair of rocking chairs with a little table in between them and a small little book that's just sitting out in the elements that looks very worn by them at this point.
Do we know how long ago, has this been abandoned for a long time, or the guy that just recently died, this was his place?
Did you ask?
We don't know. We don't know.
we didn't ask. We were just given
Okay.
a key and a map and said, here, go do this.
And I was just too excited that I just left.
Yeah. You know?
I feel like that's probably like the chair for the Tyler and his wife Thera that also died, right?
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
mention there was
Yeah.
that they'd be together again. Oh, they're rocking chairs.
No, well, I'm
I'm
Get
more
out of
interested
the
in the book.
you walk over and pick up the book.
It's just it's mostly ruined at this point when you pick it up. There's no
Right.
problem picking it up or no rolls or any nonsense like that required, but it looks like it's been in the elements for a bit, and it's hard to actually read, but when you start to dig through it, the bits that you can read, this was just like a novel. This wasn't like a journal or anything important. This was like, you get the vibe that they would just sit out here and just read.
Am I able to check before because I have the key, but am I able to check that nothing's going to blow up if I just go unlock the door?
Actually, that's a fair point because I can sense any magic within close proximity to me, so I'll just kind of walk around next to you and check with you.
I don't think I
Okay.
have any kind of magic sense except for the talking to things.
Well, specifically, his is class-based, and I know
Yeah.
he's the only one that picked that class. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not
where would
fancy
you be
looking.
to
I'm
be
just
in
looking.
close distance of this? Are you up in?
Well, yeah, I'll just be following close by. I like personal space, but yeah, I can sense magical people and objects within close range. I'm not sure what is close range. I guess I could check.
Objects and people? Okay.
10 to 30 feet.
So,
is close.
first off, you basically just get the very clear swirling, glowing green highlight in your vision that is Granny,
Yep.
for sure.
I've been staring at Granny the entire time we've been riding,
You get the weird
trying to figure
sense
it
that
out.
you get the weird sense that even though it's just like a skull, it's probably looking back. Even though there's no physical indication that that would be the truth.
She doesn't really like it when people stare.
I'm sorry. I didn't I didn't mean to be rude. It's just it's very fascinating, and the idea of living on after one is gone is actually a little more intriguing to me than you might expect.
Honey, he is adorable, and you must protect him at all costs.
I will, Granny. Don't worry. He's
You
beautiful.
you didn't hear that at all, Dusk.
Did you see his wings?
I
I
did.
did see its wings, yes.
Not you.
Oh. And you're right, they were beautiful, though.
I
they
once made a
sparkled.
set of those into a cloak.
Thank you.
I'm Granny.
You know, sometimes people
mean, I
would
did.
actually hunt our kind and make our wings into cloaks. Really messed up.
That's so,
It is.
so horrible.
Mm,
Who would
yeah.
do a thing like that?
He is
Well,
adorable, and you
yeah,
must respect him at all costs.
I will,
Our
Granny.
iridescent wings are prized to some. That's how my 32nd brother died.
Definitely another ping on your vision as you get closer to the door.
Oh,
Line across the bottom.
that.
Quick point of clarification. Across the bottom of the door?
So, roll or not? Okay, I'm gonna say it's just. I'm just gonna say it's a reaction roll, so hope and fear doesn't even
Okay.
play into it. Just make me another spellcast as instinct. So instinct roll.
Okay.
So there will be no fear or hope gains. It's just if you succeed or not.
Got it.
So, an 8. So, it looks like, the porch floor, the little crack under the door in the bottom of the door. It looks like there's a little glow coming from under the bottom of the door.
So there's something coming from the bottom of the door. It appears to be magical, but I
Can I see
can't
it?
really.
You look, and it's wood.
Well,
If I
is it-
look, if I look through one of these windows, do I see more? Can I see kind of where it would be on the other side of the door from a window?
Casing the joint like a real thief.
I
but
mean,
where the
I'm only
windows
a
are-
little thief.
Where the windows are located, and also the fact that you can fly and get better angles, I'm going to actually say, yeah, you can kind of tell. And it looks like right behind the door, there is a small, just like straight line, almost like a. You can tell it's not physically there, but it's like where somebody might place like a tripwire. But a little line of magical current that you can feel. It's like a tension that's there. It's less seeing it, more feeling it.
Looking at the key, does it have any magical properties to it?
You can get close.
Like I might have caught like a quick glance when it was handed to Jinx, but I don't know that I would have like studied it on the way here or anything. But
super duper faint, but there's a tiny glow to it that may or may not be the same shade as the thing that you're seeing now.
I'm thinking based on the proximity to the door and the kind of the shape of the magic that put the key in the lock and turn it and unlock the door and don't open it just yet, but do that and then I'll let you know what I see.
Okay, well, if I get closer and anything weird starts to happen, just let me know. Like before I put it
Absolutely.
in. Okay, so I'll go do that with the key.
Specifically, what are you doing again? Doing that. Tell me.
Oh, sorry. So
No, you're good.
what Dusk said, just walking towards the door with the key. He said he'd keep an eye out. If anything changes, he'd let me know. Put the key in the lock, but then I don't I don't open it.
You
Still good so far, so just turn
walk
it
up.
and
Okay, I'll turn it a little bit and then I'll leave it alone.
walk up. Nothing ill happens to you, even though it's like, and you put the key in the door real slowly, expecting it to explode or something. Nothing happens. You wait and nothing happens. And then you start turning and nothing happens. And then
Like, it won't.
you turn, no, as in it's turning the way it should be, but no traps go off. And you're waiting for one to go off. And it turns a little bit more, and there's a of the lock, like, being unlocked. In dusk, you see there's a little brief moment where the magic that is leaking out under the door gets brighter and then fades to nothing.
Okay. All right. It is kind of what I thought. There was an alarm or trap or something, but the key seems to have disarmed it from what I can see.
Cool.
Is
Okay.
it safe to go in?
I assume with that hand gesture, you just open the door.
Okay.
Is it? I'm asking. I'm not making
Oh,
you do that.
I thought
I'm
I was like,
asking.
oh, okay. Oh, because she
It
totally
seems
would.
safe.
If she would, then it seems safe. If she totally
He said
would,
it was
then
okay.
it's
Like,
fine.
oh, cool. Just open the door.
The door opens up. Inside this cabin,
Do we walk into the cabin or just looking?
I walked in.
Oh, I'm
I
going
walked
in
in behind you.
right after Jinx. Yeah.
Yeah, right after you. Then I'm following the rear.
so the
That didn't
wood
sound right.
sounds get decreased a little because you're inside. Because I can do that. So you get inside this cabin. This strikes you less like what a normal cabin out here would be like a little hunting place, like a place where people would go out and like stay and then go out and go hunt. This is just like a little like living space. It seems like there's like the interior doesn't look like it's been touched for a bit. You were asking before about, do we have an idea of how long this place might have been abandoned? You didn't, but now you have at least the idea of, from the dust that's on things, it's probably been a couple of months. There's little signs of, like, habitation, but nothing, like, recently. There's a little bit of a strange smell about the place. Like, really old wood and, like, a strange, acrid scent coming from, like, the empty fireplace. It's... You walk in, though, and it seems to be like a large-ish living room. You can kind of see off to one side is, like, this little small kitchen area, and then a little hallway that leads down that looks like a couple other rooms.
Leads down to where?
There's just another hallway that leads down to another couple of rooms that have doors.
Okay.
It's pretty small.
I guess I'll start looking around to see anything that, like, the guildmaster kind of hinted at that would be something he'd want us to bring back.
You smell it.
Fantastic. What sort of shit do you think you're looking for? Because
Well,
that's
he
going to
said he
determine
was
what
the
your
lore
roles are.
keeper.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was the lore keeper, so I'm looking for, like, probably mostly anything that would strike my interest is, like, a book or a scroll or anything like that. Or, like, charms, that kind of stuff, since, like, I have experience in magic. Things like that would pique my interest.
That's fair.
And while she's kind of looking for tomes and stuff, I'll just keep an eye out for like randomly magical things that catch my sense.
Randomly magical things. Okay.
I go for the smell.
Smells
I
in
go
the...
for it. Yeah, I'm sniffing around, and I'm
I
going
don't
towards the
smell very
fireplace.
well.
That's fair.
I do.
So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make that's just how it's going to go. Every one of you is going to make some instinct rolls. And this is gonna... These are not reactions. So this will affect our tide of hope and fear. So that Dusk got a 12 with fear. Nut also got a 12 with fear, the exact same roll.
Mine aren't showing the dice.
Yeah, it's
Can
off
you
to
see
the
them?
side for
It's
her.
like weirdly off the side of the screen. I don't know why, but that's okay. I can see that you got an 11 with fear. So that is a 1,
Be
a
afraid.
2,
We're some
a
scary
3.
motherfuckers right now. All
No
right,
biggie.
we're little. We're
It's
in this
fine.
creepy ass forest in some creepy ass room.
It's all fine.
It's okay.
Fortunately,
It's
12s
okay, Dennis.
12s aren't really that bad. So randomly magical shit. Jinx is looking for tomes, and Nathaniel is checking out this fireplace. Dusk, roll me. Additionally, just roll me a d12. For what people are looking for. An 11. Cool. First things first. Dusk. So that's fun. Alright. So. Okay. I'll do this in order here of the rolls. So, Nut, Jinx, Dusk. Nathaniel is going to check out the fireplace, following the smell. It takes you directly to the fireplace. You go up to it and kind of like check up the flue a little bit, and like look down in the mostly empty, like the logs are long since burnt up. You do see something that isn't just firewood got thrown in there, but it looks like it was a book of some type. It is very, very, very charred and very, very, very gone.
Well, I try to take out what's left.
You pick it up, because it's long since cold. No worries there.
Yeah, right.
Pick it up. Nothing sinister bites you in the fireplace.
Well,
But you pick it up and try to, like, very gently, like, open the pages like you do with something that's, like, got fire damage to it. And immediately just, like, it's like ashes in your hand. Nothing would have been able to recover this. You didn't really do anything wrong here.
it was gone.
It's gone. Somebody threw something in here and got rid of it. Jinx, you are looking around for just in like the main room for reading stuff. You do find on our writing desk a couple little journals, it looks like, and you might be kind of spot on. The first thing that you pick up, just randomly there, and it's in a scrawling handwriting that you immediately disdainfully identify as elven handwriting, and you have an idea that this guy was
I'm sorry, as what
elven handwriting. Like it's an elf dude that wrote this because his penmanship is a little too good for your liking.
It looks like some snooty ass writing.
Snooty ass writing, you can feel it, and it's a little it's a little like difficult to kind of parse what this is, because you are a witch of the natural world and you are reading something from a wizard. So it's going from vibes and feels and like spirits to what looks like to be an attempt of an alchemical study of the fog. Like it goes through, like you found this, and you like can read it and try and parse it, and it looks like there's like 5 theories that like started to be outlined, and then like as it goes on, they all like slowly get debunked by its own author. Like he worked through them and found out that they were incorrect, and the perfect handwriting starts to get more irritated as it goes on.
Okay, well, I'm definitely keeping that.
You do get, because you rolled well, you do get one little interesting piece of info, because A, wizard, and B, there is a mention in the journal of several mentions of down in the lab.
Okay, so it looks like there's a lab here, guys.
Dusk scroll. You're looking for things with vaguely magical.
Yes, sir. Anything that I can sense?
You just kind of cast around. You're sort of surprised that you didn't pick this up before, but it's probably because of your distance from when you were outside looking in through the window. You're just kind of hovering around. You get near one of the writing desks. There's a little glow, at least in your magical sensing vision of your 37 eyes, I guess.
Very.
However you see that world. Around where level one of the drawers are. Little magical glint. It's
I
closed,
will-
but you can see the glow coming through.
I will take out my tooth that I carry with me, and I will pry it open and try and get to whatever's in there.
It's not easy, but no roll required. Good, well, you rolled for it already. It's not locked, but it was stuck, and you do pop it open. And you open it, and nothing dangerous happens, but you kind of wish you didn't. It is a pair of steel and chain manacles. A little bit of red on the inside.
He was a lore keeper, right? Not a prison keeper?
Well, he didn't say prison
he-
keeper.
Oh, he just said Lord Keeper. Why? What did you find?
These.
Oh, is that blood?
They look used.
He's
Ugh.
mentioning
And
like
they're
labs
magic.
in his journals. Maybe he's like experimenting on things. Like, yeah, like I'll show him the book that I
Can I read
found.
it down in the down?
You find there's actually a couple of books there. That's the first one that you find. There's at least
Oh,
2
okay.
more,
Okay.
because you actually rolled rather decent. So, one's more of a book and one's more of papers. This is very much like, then you're starting to feel like, okay, this is starting to be like lore keeper stuff here, because you're finding, as Dusk mentioned earlier, papers on like the plane locked nature of the Darklands and how teleportation magic is kind of fucked. It's like notes about like why planar travel has been rendered impossible except from the outside, and that others can manage to get here but not leave. And it's like he goes over the math of that in the like the physics of it with like weird like little, essentially the equivalent of arcane technical drawings of it.
We have
That
to
last
get
bit
to
cut
that.
out.
So it's like he goes over the like the mechanics of why those portals and things don't work properly in like weird magical versions of. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, I see it cutting out. It's like the magical versions of like technical drawings, like an engineer would do.
Oh. Dusk, you might want to look at this. This is like talking about the portals, how he's studying the portals, I think.
I will scurry over like a creepy little bug and grab and begin to pore over these very well written, I believe,
Mm,
drawings.
in
I'm going to keep with the book that talks
in
about
the
the myth.
in the effort of keeping things serious, I can't help but now relate to Dusk as that fucking cricket guy from DBZ Abridged.
Oh,
Mm,
Jesus.
Anyway,
that's me.
um, so the last little book on this little shelf that Jinx gets a hold of is a little easier to parse for you because it's more history. You get this guy has been alive for a while, for as far as long-lived races go. And it's like a study of history of like the kingdoms that fell after the fog fall. Like it goes into like names of cities that you guys have never heard of, and eventually how they all fell back from the center of the continent, eventually like forming into the settlements that are like known today. There's a bunch of extra notes at the end. It's like a little bit of a weird fascination on the study of the Cinder Keep at the end, dealing with some kind of like political revolution that has happened recently.
Okay.
Well, recently in terms of this elf dude, so it's probably been like a decade or more.
Five
Well,
generations of my family.
Yep.
I'm sharing all this with them as like I'm
Yeah.
looking through
It's
it
done.
and giving it their attention. Yeah.
The information is disseminated.
Well, definitely, I think we should take all these with us
Oh,
for
yes,
sure.
definitely. And we need to find out where down in the lab is. So,
Yeah, I
does
guess
How
we'll.
anybody
So,
see any secret anything?
how
So
much
y'all
of
are
these?
just in the living room right now. There's a
Yeah.
little hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
How much of these planar drawings and notations about calculations and stuff am I getting?
Are you getting? So wizard math isn't exactly your vibe.
Yeah.
You can, if we equate this to like the classes these classes were based off of, you can cast spells from scrolls
I
essentially,
just
and you can
I feel it.
understand it. I suppose I should ask more. What are you trying to get from it?
I So anything that could potentially lead to being able to go back to the Feywild, anything that could potentially lead me to a way to open a door or find a door or anything to that effect would be what I'd be focusing on.
So, what you would get from this is less about finding or maintaining a door. You basically have the technical schematics of why the problems that you've been happening are happening. Like you've known it's a problem, now you know exactly, I mean precisely why it's a problem and why the attempts to open a portal fail. You're like, "Oh, because this is happening here. This is where the interference is. This is the specifics of it." A lot of this information is stuff you might or might not know already, depending on how fucky you've gotten with portals and stuff. But it looks like the specifics of it are teleportation in the Darklands is spotty, not impossible. Teleportation out of the Darklands is basically impossible because of the interference of whatever the fuck the fog is. Teleporting within the Darklands on this continent is more reliable and less prone to absolute failure like everything else is. Like you could probably use like an ability to teleport from one spot to another that you've been on before without really worrying too much. But you see from the technical drawings that like the further you are, the higher the risk. And you're starting to see like, oh, this is why the big people with two legs use ships most of the time, because at least that won't 100% won't get them turned inside out or whatever happens. There's a couple of notations about specific spells that do like there's a spell that creates a little pocket dimension where people could safely rest at that was apparently used before Fogfall. Like if adventurers were out, widely used by the guild. And there's notes on specifically why, like, after about 8 hours, that little safe pocket dimension starts to, like, rot from the outside in, and the like people have to leave it or else the fog will come in. Something about teleportation and, like, planar travel this fog shit does not like. And it seems like it actively seeks to disrupt.
It seems
Got
like
it.
this fog is in more one dimension at a time.
I think I'll go check another room.
Fantastic.
I'll go check the other one.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'll just have you guys both roll more instinct stuff.
Yay,
Let's
instincts.
see how the hope and fear falls.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I don't know if there's like experiences you want to add to it. That would be spending.
Oh,
That is a 25. So okay, cool.
I'm just a fearful bastard. I'm
Well, I
a
got
halfling. I'm afraid a lot.
So
6 with hope.
6 with hope and a 25 with fear. So Faye, add yourself a hope because you rolled with hope.
Uh-huh.
You guys kind of like go through these rooms together, I say. There seems to be like bathrooms in fantasy settings are weird. So basically you find the equivalent of like nobody talks about pooping in the Lord of the Rings. Nobody does. It's just not something that comes
Nobody
up.
does.
It doesn't. It just doesn't happen.
And my ass.
But there is like essentially like a small, like a washroom, and basically they're just like looks like there's a small like reading room that has books on books on books on books on books. This seems to be the great majority of what you would probably want to haul away in this in your cart.
Walk in and go, jackpot.
Very few of it are novels, but there's a small shelf that looked just like it was just novels, just for enjoyment.
Pest
Well, this
glove.
looks like lore.
No,
And he
that
definitely kept
that may or may not be there.
Well, you know.
Nope, nobody talks about it at the cabin.
Okay. So we'll have to get these books out of here, but none of this is down in the lab.
You guys don't really find anything except a lot of history and scientific theorem there. Your good roll doesn't actually come from that. I'm going to say that at least a bit of time is spent moving things to the cart. Just glossing over that for sake of time. You are being diligent in moving out the things that you're supposed to be moving. But Nathaniel, that 25 roll, that's on a scale of 1 to 24, you rolled a 25. With fear.
With fear.
So
I'm
the
scared
second
a lot.
room, the second room that you go into over there, appears to be a bedroom. There's clearly a bedroom for 2. One with the 2 little dressers. One that seems to have a bunch of like frumpled wizard man clothes that don't really look like they've been particularly well taken care of, and they're just kind of like thrown in there. And another little closet where everything is folded very, very neatly, reverently. and definitely women's clothes that have not been moved out.
I
Everything is precise lines, like
oh,
creased folds.
this is gonna hurt. I have to rummage through all this stuff.
You do. And you spend some time doing it, and you kind of feel a little bad doing it. And in those cabinets, you don't actually find anything except for the evidence that people had lived there. No
Nothing.
secret notes or anything in like the bottom of a boot or anything like that. But you do like pick up one article of clothes and like you turn around funny and like bump against the bed and drop something. You're like, shit. And you bend down to get it, and then under the bed you see something. A little box shape.
I reach for the box.
Just like a burglar.
We have instincts. Can't help it. We like stings.
You do.
Trixie Hobbitses.
Trixie indeed. So you pull it out, and it's a little footlocker. It's locked. Little metal thing.
This is going to sound weird, but can I punch it?
It's metal. Yeah, sure.
Well, hold on. I got to pull up
So
my
to put this
thingy.
in the correct perspective, it's a little box about the size of what would be like a modern day shoe box, like if you bought a pair of shoes. Wood or not wood, metal with a little like key lock on the front that is definitely not the correct size for that big honking magical key that opened the front door.
And I didn't find any key rummaging around or anything.
Nope.
Okay. How would I go about doing that with my gloves or my ruined hands or whatever the hell?
Your runic
Yeah.
runic weapons. So basically,
Yeah.
you have. Well, it depends on how you want them to look on you, but basically you have either runes painted on your hands or you have like bracelets that have runes on them that let you shoot magic. Little magic blasts.
Well, let's go for bracelets.
Okay.
Feels more hobbit-y.
Probably druidy, a lot of leather and bone and stuff.
Yeah, you know.
I think those are even on your picture too, so that works.
Yeah. I just thought about that. I was looking. So do I can't? What do I hit? Where's my attack?
So
Hand runes. There we go.
It will be
Instinct.
Wouldn't be a stat. So let me get in your character sheet real fast.
I got my hand runes. Yeah.
Okay. If that's where the clicky is, that's where the clicky is. So it's rune hands. It would be the +2 instinct. Yeah.
Yeah. And this thing is so damn convenient. I love this thing.
It's a great
I finally have hope. It takes violence for my hope to come.
It takes violence. Go ahead and take yourself a hope. So there's that. Also,
I just watched him punch a box.
You watched him punch a box. Kind of. It shoots magic because it does have a range to it. Mm-hmm. But also, since this is basically tutorial on how to attack things, great. A 15 is going to hit the inanimate object. Good job. Now roll damage, which is right next to it's the 1d10 magic.
Okay, hold on. Let me scroll down again.
Yep. So you always roll an attack, and then you roll the damage if you hit. See what you do.
All right. Why didn't it pop up?
It probably will. These things are lagging a little bit because...
Yeah.
It's okay.
Whoop.
1 damage. You did 1 damage. Fortunately,
the lock can't have that much.
That's actually the point. You did hit, and you were aiming for a lock. They don't have a whole lot of hit points. It's a little itty bitty lock too. So I'm going to just flat say, you just barely and the the lock just like pops open.
Oh,
You
I
don't
gotta get
blast it
rid
off. You don't put a scorching hole in the floor or anything like that. It's. I'm going to
I
say
was
you
being
actually looked
delicate.
cool and used restraint. You look like you used restraint and didn't fuck up your damage roll.
That's what I was going for, man. I didn't want to mess up anything in the box.
Cool. Box is open.
All right, what's in the? I look in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? We are so nerds.
No, what?
In the
Us?
box. I'm going to say that Dusk has entered the room too, yeah?
Yeah.
he-
I'm slowly like flipping through these pages or this book
and
or
he felt
whatever,
magic out
and
of nowhere.
Cool.
what?
Just for funsies, roll me another d12, Dusk, because you're still going through shit. And you're looking for specifically items. What happened? 3. Cool. That relates to... That's neat. Cool.
Why do I feel like it's not Nate?
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Because it's neat for him.
No, it's more neat for you. So, Dusk, you do find some like there's like a thing sitting on a desk that we will get to you in a minute.
Okay.
But in this box, there's a couple of notes, all folded up. They don't look like they've been folded up neatly at all. Another iron key, smaller, and a little vial of looks like clear liquid.
Okay. I found some stuff on the vial, some notes. I read the notes.
You read the notes. As a hopeful creature, being a halfling, you start reading, and your stomach drops a little bit. It's not great. The notes are kind of similar to the previous ones. The study of the fog. It seemed that Siler was one of the people that had been studying it the most, the predominant problem of this world. They're a lot more frantic. Specifically leaning into the nature of the fog on living creatures and diagrams of something you as a druid recognize immediately in a bad way, necromantic rituals.
He couldn't have been.
What?
At the end, it ends with a blank page that ends with the words, "I'm so sorry."
I hand him the sheets. I think he was into necromancy.
What?
I hand her the sheets.
Why would he be
Messy
in-
stuff.
We got another key and a liquid of some sort. I hand the liquid.
Is there a way
to
for us
Dusk.
to like identify?
That's why I handed it to Dusk. If anybody can
like,
tell
is
me
this
what
magic?
something is.
I'll let my little
It's definitely, they hand
I'll
it
let
to
my
you,
little
and it's
compound
definitely
eyes.
it's definitely a type of magic. Whatever your spellcasting trait is, I'm going to say roll that in his reaction, so we're not going to fuck with hope or fear. 16.
Ooh,
Well,
doubles.
actually, that is a good teaching of mechanics. He rolled doubles there, 2 7s. That is a crit.
What? Oh,
Yay!
first crit.
No matter
Yeah!
what you, not in this game, because you can't really roll like 20s or anything because you're using d12s. No matter what number it is, if you roll doubles, that's a crit.
You can roll double ones and it's a crit.
So normally this wouldn't be hope or fear at all, but in a crit situation, every time you get a crit, you get a hope, and if you used any, you would clear a stress.
Oh, I have used one, so I would
So you clear a stress. And you know immediately what that is. It is a vial of holy water.
This is, well, if you believe in gods, this is water that is holy water, I think.
Oh, I do believe in gods. So thank you. Oh,
For you.
I put it away. I'll make sure it goes with the rest of the stuff to go back. It's not my holy water.
And you got a crit too. Huh. So you notice that in this bedroom, there's another little bit. So you see this, you see the key that they have discovered, right? Once again, it has another little magical glow to it. And having rolled a crit, and also, motherfucker, having the ability to just see magic.
Which is so cool.
There's almost a thread of that same color to where his dresser was, with the frumpy wizard clothes.
Well, I'm gonna walk over. I'm just gonna like, as I'm holding the key, I'm gonna kind of look up at the dresser and look back at the key, and then just kind of follow it with the key.
You open the dresser, messy clothes, everything.
I looked in
The
there.
thing seems to go down.
I
And
think I found the
moving
lab.
shit out of the way, there is a little lock on the floor. And the base of the dresser looks like it could possibly open.
I probably gonna need some help in.
Does it look like we would need to move the dresser, or does it look like it's like
It's
as
in the
part
bottom
of
of the dresser.
Okay.
Like it's made into it. Like this seems to be
Okay.
the thing that was disguising it.
I think the dresser is a door to probably the lab because it's in the bottom and it's to go down to the lab.
There's like a trap door in the closet?
Well,
Yeah.
What? So
Put the
okay, I'll
key
go over.
Elves are weird.
Let's,
I don't know.
let's,
My family didn't like them very much.
let's open it up.
Well, you said it.
I did.
I'm glad I can't smell.
I
Very
can. What do I smell?
There's a smell.
Oh yeah, there's a
For
there's
sure.
a smell.
There's a smell.
Oh boy. So who's first?
I'll go.
Okay,
Perfect.
I'll go after. Oh,
Honey, I've got a bad feeling.
Me too, Granny.
As she goes excitedly down.
what's Granny saying?
Granny's got a bad feeling.
Me too.
As she
Granny.
goes down.
I follow her down.
You head downstairs. It's
I hope that's
the
dirt.
mold, the smell of. I was gonna say mold, but that's not quite the right words. Pretty much everybody here is at least a partial practitioner of magic, so you know kind of the vibe on something that's been around. This is definitely a place where somebody has been doing some spell casting. Not that same acrid smell you had in the fireplace. Definitely down here. In addition to just kind of the shit that's all over the place in this picture, there's a couple of tables set up. It looks like a little bit of alchemy, like alchemy lab shit set up. There's looks like just a work desk that has like scribbles of drawings and like circles with runes on it.
I don't think I'd understand any of this.
Yeah, you're cutting out, buddy.
Damn.
No,
I am.
no, I
though.
mean, you are though, but I'm thinking like I don't know if Jinx would understand any of this. This isn't her kind of
Oh.
magic.
It's
I don't
not.
have
It
to
seems
under-
dark. Seems
It's-
darker.
This is not good.
Probably that
What?
necromancy.
I'll just say, just instinct rolls all around.
Yeah.
What?
Hope.
I don't have any more space for hope.
You're all maxed out. Great.
Wait, actually, hold on. Can I spend a hope and gain a hope at the same moment?
Yeah, I'd allow it, depending on what you're doing with it.
I have no hope.
Who,
gave it
who
all
rolled
away.
the worst?
Oh, I get
got
two.
a
No,
Alright.
I have hope. I have what? I have 3 now because we got that too.
I'm almost capping out too. Shit.
You guys,
Fun.
you guys both rolled pretty good, actually.
Yeah, and one of you got a crit.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
All right.
No, I got a 6 and 10.
It
Still
was
a
me.
16.
I got another. I got
The
another
total
crit.
matters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Another crit. Fucking
I'm not.
bullshit.
I don't have loaded die.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
do. Well,
pay
yeah,
That's why I
you're
used
definitely
this.
Roll
cheating
20.
here on
Nobody
this
got loaded.
computer.
That's just you've used roll 20 so much that it just knows you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this guy, let's help him
If-
out.
He pays his bill regularly. We'll give him some extra crits.
I'm gonna say
If there's someone to crit, I want the guy that can see magic to crit.
Nathaniel and Jinx, you start going through this stuff. This is definitely a wizard's lab. There are a lot of stuff around. Most of it doesn't seem incredibly like it looks like I don't want to say like there's not like a bunch of like super dark magic shit here. It looks like a wizard's lab. So most of it is like a lot of mundane reagents. I mean, there's a few like dead frogs and like one or two like eyeballs suspended in like a liquid, but it's
My
not
dad has
like
that too. It's fine.
we're not talking like human sacrifice or any scary necromantic shit that
Nothing too horrible.
nothing too horrible. The diagrams on the table are probably the most concerning thing because they're very frantically drawn. It looks like this was a place where Siler went down and to lose his mind a little bit in his work. There is a manicness to what you are seeing. And as for Dusk, you see all this? You see the little magical glow of 3 agents and the little magical pieces and stuff. Probably a few minor like magical artifacts that could be used in like spells or like maybe some shit that you would probably consider taking back to the guild. But the problem is that's not all you pick up with your crit. The problem is
I also detect magical people too. I don't know if that's gonna matter.
that's kind of what you're picking up. But this detection doesn't come in the form of necessarily a glow. It's not really a glow. There is a glow, but not what you were hoping for. On the far wall, if looking at this picture, it would be towards where the camera is. It's a wall. It's just a flat wall because you're in a basement. You, Dusk, specifically, because of your magic vision, you see a glow that is the outline of a door. But unfortunately, detecting magic for you doesn't necessarily always just come in the form of sight. You hear sobbing on the other side of the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Shut up, Seamus.
I hear what sound that thing that sometimes people like you do, where the water comes down and you
Right?
make the boo-hoo thing.
Crying?
That, I think,
Yeah.
is what it's called. There's over there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an outline of, looks like a doorway.
I look
And I
at the
can
wall. I
see.
don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is, and behind it I hear that. And
You hear crying behind the wall.
yes, and I don't like it.
Jinx.
Can you open the door?
Only you, Jinx, only you here. Honey, you should leave them and get out of here right now.
I can't. They're on my team.
I mean, you're not
Yeah, what?
supposed to, but you probably should.
Why?
For the first time, this reassuring skull that has given you, like, more advice than you ever needed and sometimes ever wanted, too talkative. For the first time, it is not saying a word beyond that. It goes quiet.
Granny? Granny?
You okay?
The eye sockets do not glow anymore.
Hey,
You asked if I would open the door. I don't think I want to. I don't
Granny?
like that.
Granny said we should leave, but then she won't tell me why. She wants
All
me
of
to
you-
leave you here.
All of you here at this point. A feminine voice. Siler, is that you?
No, ma'am.
I tried to knock on my desk, it didn't work. You hear a knocking.
Do I know what Siler looked like?
The casket was
Was it closed
open.
or open?
It was open at one point. So you saw, like, honestly, he had very, like, Elrond, but way older vibe. Like the long, like, Elminster beard. Very classically
Okay.
wizard.
Was he? He was taller than me, most
Oh, yeah.
likely.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna change my face to look like his. If I have. It says I have a few minutes. Oh, never mind. I will instead use a minor illusion to make my visage appear as close to his as I can, but it'll still be kind of my size.
So 4 foot tall.
Yep.
That's
this
what
is
you
no
wanna go
larger
for?
Than myself. I mean,
You
it'll
do?
look like him.
What's your plan here? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you doing, buddy? I don't
I
think.
think- I have my crossbow out now. My crossbow is out.
I don't know. It's kind of a reflex sometimes.
Okay.
Okay.
She might not want to see that.
Knock, knock, knock.
I knock back.
What?
When you, like, so you go, like, you knock 3 times. On the third knock, when your hand hits the door, it back against your hand. Honey, can I come out? Is it okay?
No, stay in there.
What? No, come out.
Did you just,
Oh,
okay. There's this weird little flash around, like, everybody can see the outline of the door for a minute. It
Oh,
takes a
God.
minute, but you guys all see. Well, this is probably going to be easier. It's a small room, like basically a closet. Bricks in the wall. And there is a person in there.
Oh boy. Maybe she should have stayed in.
Honey, go back to your room.
But this
Is
is
that
my room.
When Jinx talks like that, I will kind of move my hands to gesture.
I
But
think
this is my room. You told
We'll
me
go-
to stay here.
Okay, well, you stay here. You stay here. We'll go upstairs. You stay
Yeah.
here.
close the door. Can we close the door? Close the door.
Oh, what do you know?
Oh, fuck.
She looks around. Rises up a little bit on like her hands. Her bottom half like isn't there or is going through the floor in this circle. What happened to my husband?
We don't know. We were just sent here.
One hand goes up. A big long nail goes down on the stone and slides forward and forward and forward until it hits the edge of the circle and then keeps going right through. And her eyes get a little big. She makes a little scratch. It actually seems like it does make a line through the circle. Oh, would
Okay,
you look
so-
at that?
Can you fix that desk?
What did you call him? What was his name again?
I think
Legs start coming out of the hole.
Nope.
Fuck.
Has my husband passed?
Oof. Yes.
Did they put him under the old tree that we loved? In the grove?
Yes.
Well, excuse me. Hands go on the side of the door. It seems that I have a husband to dig up,
Oh.
and I think we'll paint the town red. It starts
do
moving
that.
towards you.
You don't gotta do that.
I mean,
At this point, I basically need to ask. Is everybody going to let this thing out? Because it seems awfully hostile.
I'm gonna drop the illusion, and I'm going to say,
I don't think you should leave.
and I'm gonna unleash chaos.
Fantastic.
thing.
Okay, so
oh
here we are.
boy.
Daggerheart
Okay.
combat.
And after that, I have the Vicious Entangle, too, that
So
I want to...
here's how Daggerheart combat works. Unlike Dungeons and Dragons, we don't have initiative here. We have a spotlight system. Everybody gets... Basically, the players get the spotlight, or the storyteller gets the spotlight. So right now, because it just makes sense, the players are going to get the spotlight because Dusk wanted to ask first. Depending on what happens is how the spotlight bounces around. There aren't really turns. You guys, when the players have the spotlight, get to choose amongst all of you, so feel free to speak on it. Feel free to speak on it as you will. You guys get to choose who amongst you get to go. Or you guys can actually use some fun tag team moves too by spending hope. Where you both
Well,
get
I
to
know
go.
I have that vicious entangle, so I can try to keep her where she is. And it restrains her, and additionally, on a success, you can spend a hope and temporarily restrain another. Well, there's only her, so I only need to worry about that. So I can try to keep her where she is, keep her restrained.
What are thoughts? You guys get to choose between all of you. This is kind of loosey-goosey. You guys get to talk about it.
I mean, I'm blasting.
You're blasting. He did say that he was doing it first, so let's just kind of see how this pans out.
Okay.
So, Dusk will get our spotlight first because he saw evil and decided it needs to die.
I was just trying to see if there's anything I can do during battle to, help instantly, but
Okay.
there isn't.
So, you cast Unleash Chaos. You roll a 13, right?
Yep.
For perfect coherency and not really being too metagamey on this, right? I'm going to tell you that you just missed. So,
Okay, if I just missed,
uh-huh,
then I'm gonna use some of my fairiness.
which is
I'm a luck bender, and once per session after me or a willing ally makes an action roll, I can spend 3 hope to re-roll my duality dice.
okay. So, spend 3 hope and roll again. This is the one
Okay.
time you get to do this, little mantis.
Part of the cards.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's
I'll take
definitely
that.
better.
Take it.
So,
Oh.
I'm gonna say, if you can contain more hope, you get it. Oh yeah, you just
I
spent
can
it. So
now, because I spent some.
okay, cool. Roll the damage. See how this goes. 3 damage.
What the dick? Hold on a
You
minute.
bowed like butt.
Hold the phone.
Hold the
I have
phone.
volatile magic, so I will spend another 3 hope to reroll any number of my damage die on an attack that deals magic damage, and I'm going to reroll both of them.
This is why I was concerned about you specifically playing a sorcerer, you son of a bitch.
I didn't
Okay.
get
I approve of
All the
this, though.
things.
I approve
Can I
of
give
this,
him
though.
more hope anyway?
It's
What the
worse.
fuck?
Do you keep
It's
the second
worse.
roll, or do you get to choose?
It doesn't specify, so that's your call. I'll accept whatever you say.
Well, with this system, basically it's a threshold system. So you have to do this much damage to do 1 hit point worth of damage, this much to do 2, and this much to do 3. I will tell you that both of those rolls are absolutely just minor damage. So it doesn't
Yeah,
really
no.
matter, and it results in a hit, but... Yeah, it results in a hit, but a little one. So, narratively,
Okay.
Little baby.
so that
I'm
is
scared.
a
I'm
success.
scared.
So, here's how this goes. You get your eyes, if possible, get bigger, and you back up and just reflexively shoot. The blast kind of hits this creature, this something that was once an elf with glowing eyes, and there's a puff of like smoke, and she just walks right through it, continuing to move forward as if nothing happened.
I'm gonna try to entangle her.
So, because he had a success with hope, you guys do still have the spotlight. So you can try to do that,
Okay.
meaning
I'm
it's
gonna
still
try
the
to-
player's turn.
I have a question to ask real quick.
Hit
When
me.
do I transform? Do I have to wait during my turn?
Is it an action roll?
No, there's no roll. I take a stress.
If there's no roll, then yeah, you can just do it.
Okay, I just poof. I'm a wolf,
Cool.
Cool.
and now
Okay.
I have different stats.
You do. Cool.
Yep.
But so entangle is also happening too, so that is a roll, I assume.
Yeah, that's a roll, and then so I have to spellcast roll, and then I have a damage roll with it.
Do the spellcast roll first. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
So there's a 13. Just
Okay.
missed.
I just missed.
You just missed. I will be. I'm just completely disclosing that the difficulty to hit this thing is 14.
Okay.
So basically, what happens is the vines come out to try to wrap around Syrah, assumedly, and they do catch her for a little bit, and she'd like her eyes like kind of like tilt towards you a little bit, and her smile gets a little bit too big and goes like and like pops at weird points and just gets right out of the vines and starts like moving right at you.
I shoot her with a crossbow.
No, that was your turn, and there was a fear there, which means spotlight moves to her. Now, what little buttons do I have here?
Bad ones.
I do have that.
Bad, horrible buttons. Bad buttons. You have bad buttons.
They are.
Bad buttons.
I've actually been being very kind so far. I haven't gone completely off the deep end with this. I'm gonna say, because of the one that actually did damage to her, she's gonna target Dusk. Dusk, what is your evasion score?
11.
Nope.
Buzz,
Took a swing.
buzz, bitch.
What does it look like? What does the dodge look like? She just swings at your face.
So I would say that, like, because I'm kind of like green and like black and a little translucent and like flowy, so I'm just gonna say that she probably like hit some of my flowiness that doesn't actually hit me.
As somebody who uses that damn trick in Dag a lot, flowy clothing is cheap, and it works. You
Yeah,
do
oh
that
yeah.
too. I fucking know that. Okay, so that's frustrating, but also I have I fully have 11 fear right now as a resource. And
You know what's frustrating is rolling 2 on a 2d10. That's frustrating.
Yep, that's pretty
Twice.
bad.
Yeah,
So
that's
twice
I'm
and
going
getting
to
less.
burn a fear so that she keeps the spotlight. So, okay. So also, this creature has an ability. When a PC rolls a failure with fear while within close range of the adversary, that's Jinx, they lose a hope.
I lose the hope.
You lose a hope because this thing is fucking scary and it's coming for you and it's swinging at your friends. So
All right.
I am spending a fear down to 10 from 11 to take this to keep the spotlight when she normally would lose it. I can only do that once per turn, and I'm going to spend another fear to use an ability where
We
she
too much fear.
kind of twists her hand. Says, "You all have a shovel in that cart because I'm going to need to borrow it." And from her hand, fire that is the wrong color comes out of it. It's closer to the glow of her eyes. And all three of you need to make a roll. This is a reaction roll, so it does not do hope or fear. You need to make an agility reaction roll.
I think I get a bonus with agilities.
Check it.
I
See if you
don't.
get it. If you got a bonus, use them. Use them all.
Oh, I ignore disadvantage on agility rolls.
I'm a short, fat
You
little
are
hobbit.
not at a disadvantage in this case, so
Because Goblin, I should get because of a bonus
Well, at least
for
I got
my
some hope on
agility
it.
because
So-
I
Goblin.
got it, but I got
Dusk
some hope.
succeeds. Nut,
We
Okay.
don't
Is a
get
fail.
hope because this is a reaction roll, correct?
correct. There's no
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
or fear here, so we still need Jinx to roll. So you got an 11.
It should be coming.
Yep, there it is.
What-
You got an
What
11.
was the thing that we had to do?
So the difficulty the fun thing with Daggerheart is difficulty is always going to be the same as they don't have an AC. It's a difficulty. So everything is 14. So Dusk,
Okay.
good job. You passed. That means you only take half of what I'm about to roll, and the other two take this whole number. So we're going to go over how damage works here in a second. Damage incoming from a
We're gonna
magic
learn
horrible
today.
fire
Yeah, this is the learning game.
is 13. That's not a small amount of damage. So I want everybody to look up at your damage thresholds. Do you see the numbers where it says minor, major, and severe?
Balls.
So
Just major.
if you're taking the damage, it tells you 1, 2, or 3 hit points that you will mark. Now, you are allowed to mark off an armor slot to reduce that by 1.
Okay, I'll mark an armor slot.
I don't
So
have
I
any
only-
other slots.
That means you probably
So-
don't have it equipped. I'm sure you have it.
Oh.
Are we rounding? How are we rounding halves? Since I take half of that, are we going 6 or 7?
Generally, the game
that
just says it
actually
flat
matters?
rounds up.
Okay. Then
You
I
do
will
have
take-
armor slots. You have 3.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right
okay.
next to your armor at the top.
Oh, there it is.
Top right under
yeah.
your giant, full hobbit name that you thankfully have not told this horrible creature out loud.
Okay.
Oh,
So
great. It knows
mark
my name.
one of your slots.
I never confirmed what your name was. She asked. I didn't tell her.
You did.
Thank you.
That's true.
Appreciate that.
And then
As a creature of the Feywild, never get your name.
No.
and then you mark 1 hit point.
That's why I tell everybody my name is Nut.
It's fair.
Question to the DM.
Hit me.
If I have something I can do when somebody causes me damage,
Uh-huh.
when can I do that? Do I have to wait till the spotlight's
Nope.
off of you?
Nope. What is the ability?
I can hex her. So when a creature causes you or an ally within close range to mark any number of hit points, I mark a stress to hex them. Action and damage rolls against hex creatures gain a bonus equal to your tier. I don't know what that means.
You're tier 1.
Okay.
You're a baby. You're starting. You're tier 1. So
Okay, so this lasts until you spend a number of fear equal to your spellcast trait.
cool. So to bring that down, you do not have to wait for your turn. The trigger was it damaging you. You can do it. So if you want to, go ahead and mark that stress and hex her. She's hexed. And what does that do to her again?
Okay, let's see. Close range, you mark stress. Hex action and damage rolls. Okay, action and damage rolls against a hexed creature gain a bonus equal to your tier.
So everybody gets a +1 against her.
Okay.
Oh.
So everybody gets a +1 against her.
Okay.
As you get
Hit
more
me.
powerful, like when you become higher tiers, there'll be like a +2 and +3 and +4. It gets better as you get better.
when I hexed her, hit the toggle, it marked my stress for me.
Yep.
Sweet.
It's a fancy little sheet. I fucking love
It's a really good
Flame,
sheet.
guys. This is
It's
really
a
good.
really good.
Hit me! Why don't you just hex her?
Itch.
Okay.
Hit me.
So that is Sierra's turn. She looks down at this hex on her and looks up and makes the exact same noise that the lynx did when it hissed at you with the whole cat and everything. And now that means her spotlight is done. It's back to the players.
Can I shoot her now?
Oh, I'll wait.
Oh,
Is it
no,
my
no.
turn?
Go ahead. You haven't gone yet. Go.
No, I'm waiting.
I'm going to say this is a really important thing because the only problem I could ever see happening with Daggerheart combat is if some people get too excited and don't let other people go,
Yeah.
that could be a thing. So
That is
you guys
me.
can
I'm
talk.
pausing. You go.
You guys can talk as much as you need to.
I will be that problem. Interrupt me.
Okay, I would like. I'm just going to attack.
Okay,
Give her a big old bite.
you're going to bite her as a wolf. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right.
If you have buttons to push the
I'll
buttons.
push them. 14.
Hope.
That
Get your
is
hope.
Yay.
That's 13. You guys really love the number 13 when the difficulty
know.
to hit is
I was
14.
thinking by
Freaking
one,
14!
And I don't have any.
Did it
my
count the
own-
+1 that
Yeah.
you get for my hex?
It
Oh,
did
okay.
not.
Okay.
That makes it a 14.
Oh,
That makes
yeah.
it 14, baby.
See, that is
We
what
need
support
everything
classes
we
do.
can get.
Hell yeah.
That hits. So go ahead and roll your damage. Let's see what we get here.
All right, baby. 2d8.
So that is 10 damage. That is definitely better than a minor wound there. So you lunge at her and like chomp
Wait a minute.
onto her
Hold
arm
on.
and weird.
I'm sorry. It says 2d8. Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. I read it wrong. I was thinking D&D and not the other way around. My fault. Please continue.
If you're good. So we have like one of those like police dog situations here where you're just glomped onto her arm and like trying to pull her around and stuff. But this is one of those situations where something like really brutal is happening to this like nice looking elven woman. Like there's big lines of red being pulled off of her arm and the smile on her face is getting bigger. It's one thing to fight a creature for you guys. It's another thing to fight something that doesn't seem to mind what is happening to it. There seems to be a little bit of, even though you're nowhere near a fog zone or whatever your particular community calls it, there's a little bit coming from the corner of her eyes. But that is a success on Relic's roll there, with hope no less. So add your hope, if you didn't already, and the spotlight can still stay on. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm spending fear because I got all this fear. We're gonna go. Stealing the spotlight back. Okay.
Already?
So she is getting beat up a little bit. So I am going to.
But she likes it.
She does. And that's why I'm spending a stress for her. And gaining a damage bonus.
Oh, joy.
That's exactly what we need. Damage bonus.
Yay.
So, who here? Oh, yeah, it would have to be Relic that she would have to swing at because he is literally attached to her arm. So this doesn't help.
bitches.
This doesn't help with the attack roll if the damage hits. What is your evasion score?
As a wolf.
Oh, where is that at?
Should be at the top.
I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it.
It's like right under where your name is in your character picture, like way.
Oh, there it is.
above.
I'm sorry. 11.
11. They rolled a
armor's
15,
like
so they hit you. Which means she's missing how many marked hit points? Okay, cool. So that's how many extra she gets.
Do you have different evasion as a wolf, or does your evasion and stuff stay the same when you transform?
It already changes. Like all my stats
Oh.
change when I go into the wolf.
That's fucking cool too.
That is really cool.
Like my strength goes from a -1 to a +1.
I really hope it counts here because that's coming at you.
Oh.
That's 17 damage.
Okay, well I'm going to.
What?
I'm going to
That's
use
severe.
an armor.
Cool. So okay, tell me what it's looking like on your sheet. Is that like minor, major, or severe?
Okay, that's severe. So
Okay.
I get 3.
Okay.
So I want to knock it down to a major.
Okay. By spending an armor slot. Okay.
And now I am fucked up.
So here's
because
what
I
I'm going to
have 2
say
more health points left.
narratively happens. The wolf is gnawing on her arm, and like doing damage, not like fucking up. Like this is like Nut is doing his fucking job and just going to town. But this, whatever this is, kind of just goes like this, holds up her arm, looks at the animal, and does that thing where like reaches around and tries to grab the wolf's neck and twist. It hurts, but it doesn't do what it wanted to do, which is just break your neck. Good thing you've got armor. And hucks the wolf, who does not have a grip on her anymore, across the room. You skid to the back of the line, essentially. No additional things happen to you. This is just flavor text of how this fight is playing out.
Right.
So you're no longer attached to her, but you can still make all the rolls. So that is her go. Officially scary. Spotlight goes back to the players. And everyone's really quiet, and I feel like I'm doing my job right.
What?
No, it's good.
I could try and tie her up again.
I have a. Can I? Like, since everything is a little looser than like D&D, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at Jinx and just say something and maybe hand her something?
So, I'm going to throw this out there too. Not only is there the ability for you guys to each do one thing, right? There is also the ability to, you guys can all take action rolls in combat. Or, since you guys have kind of a glut of hope, right? Somebody is allowed to spend 3 hope, and then the 2 of you can do actions at the same time on the same turn as a tag team move. That is a possibility for you if you guys want to do something.
I only have 4 hope.
That's more than 3.
Anymore.
I know. It's only 4. What happens if I lose all my hope?
Nothing. You just got to gain more before you can use any more.
Oh, okay.
So no, you don't die or anything like that. It's fine.
Okay.
No, there's just resources you can use for your moves.
Okay. So, Dusk, what are you thinking?
From the bag that he carries, he pulls out the manacles that have a little bit of blood on them.
Magic? Maybe restrain? I don't know.
Do you think they'll... Do you want to get close enough to try to put them on her?
As far as I can tell, she's in our business as we're
Oh.
here.
Yep.
She clawed us,
she's
so
a-
I'm assuming very close
Yep.
range.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we try to...
When I pull out the manacles, does she react?
She is seeming very gleeful at the carnage that she caused.
Fair.
Focused on
Okay, so
Nathaniel for the moment.
She's in a bloodlust.
I mean, if you want me to try to put them on her, so...
You were restraining. I didn't know if that's what your plan was to.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll bring the plants to restrain her because they'll damage her at the same time. So it's a restrain and a damage.
Yeah, do that. That works for me.
Okay. I'll try that again. Alright, I'll
Make
still
your
do the
roll.
spellcast roll.
Mm-hmm. Difficulty of 14 to get her.
+1.
Plus
because
1. You get
Oh,
a
yeah.
+1. That is
Fuck, yes.
really big. That is a 24 of a total of 24, which technically is kind of a 25. So, oh yeah.
So 25 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now
Roll
the
whatever your
damage
damage is, and then after you do that, tell me what that spell does specifically.
Okay, so roll my damage roll.
You also rolled technically with fear. Not a problem, but
So damage of 9.
damage of 9. That's still pretty good. Great. All right.
Okay.
What's the spell
Roots
do?
vines reach out from the ground, dealing 1d8 plus 1 physical damage. Okay, so the 9 damage and temporary target.
Oh no, you froze for a moment. Say that again.
So damage and temporarily restrains the target.
Cool.
When you gain the restrained condition, you can't move until this condition is cleared
but you can still take actions.
Uh-huh. So
Okay.
she can't move up at all.
Okay, so she can't move,
And she has taken damage.
and she's taken damage. It doesn't say how long this... Oh, wait, it does say how long it lasts. It just says temporarily.
Well, if it lasts, like... The length of a combat is, like, seconds. So I'm not really worried about how long it's going to last. It's probably going to stay until she breaks out.
Okay.
If that happens. So...
Alright, so... I did that.
So she
Cool.
was successful, right? And it was
Yes.
both of their turns?
She was successful. So here's the bit with initiative and shit in Daggerheart. The players keep the spotlight if they keep succeeding with hope.
Okay.
The GM can either get the spotlight back if a roll with fear happens, a failure happens, or if they just go ahead and burn fear to just take it back. But it costs a resource.
I have a question real quick then.
Hit me. That's fine.
So the next time I attack her, if I succeed, I have pack hunting. as a
Okay.
wolf. For one, I could have did this before. I could hobbling strike. I didn't realize this. I should have read it. But when I attacked her before, I could have made her vulnerable.
Oh.
You know what? Is there anything you have to spend anything for that?
Stress.
You know what? I will allow you to burn a stress and retroactively do that.
I don't know exactly what vulnerable does,
Vulnerable.
but I'll do it.
Uh,
But if I hit her again,
so
I get to hit her with
advantage. So what that is all rolls against her while she is vulnerable have
Yeah.
advantage. When you do dice rolls, there'll be a little thing you can pop up that says added advantage, which is essentially you rolling 2 dice, you get to roll a little extra dice that gets added onto. There's a disadvantage option that can occur in certain occasions where you roll that little dice too, but it's subtracted.
Okay.
So depending on if you have advantage or disadvantage, you can get
Okay.
a little fucking crazy. So she's kind of fucked up right now. She's restrained. She's vulnerable, and it's her turn.
Yeah. But
She's-
so like if I get to hit her again, I get to hit her really fucking hard.
We have a better chance of hitting her. Doesn't add to
Yeah.
damage, but you have a better chance of getting her.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, this is for damage, so yeah.
cool. So that was a success with fear. So you don't lose a hope for that. Good. If you rolled a failure with fear, you would have lost another hope.
Oh.
Because this bitch is scary. So it's her turn. I'm gonna say Jinx is probably at least a little bit away from her.
Yeah,
and
I'm right there. She
Dusk
just
is right up in
at
your
me.
grill. Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, she's gonna take a swing at Dusk.
Sure.
She's going to mark another stress to try and gain the damage bonus. And that's about all she can do. Cool. So that's going to be... Alright, let's see if the hit happens. No. So she doesn't have a disadvantage or advantage or anything, so your roll is against whatever your evasion is, Dusk.
Right.
7.
No.
That's a negative. Alright, she pissed. And I'm going to use the Relentless feature and burn more fear. Go down to try and get her to do something again because she is lashing out and very angry. And for her second bit, she's going to, in the stuck position that she is in these vines, once again, kind of like pull her hand up and try and shoot out that blast again. So, once again, I need all of you wonderful, lovely people to make a agility reaction roll, but since she's hexed, you'll get a +1.
Ooh.
You need to beat 14. Agility reaction roll. This does not count for hope or fear. So that's a 21, a 16, and a 6 plus 7.
Oh no.
So the good news is, 2 of you Only take half of what is coming your way. Jinx, I'm sorry. You get whatever this says.
Bring it all on.
Okay. The number's 14.
Take some of it back.
No thanks.
Never mind.
Goblin noises. Okay. How are you guys dealing with the damage? What is everybody looking like?
I
that's-
marked an armor slot to make it a minor damage.
Okay.
So I'm down 2 armor slots and down 2 health. So
How many health do you have left?
4.
You have 4 health. Okay, I'm trying to manage how everybody's doing. Jinx, how you looking?
Every time you mark a slot, it's -1, right? An armor slot.
Yes.
Okay.
It decreases it to like the next level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I gotta mark 2 armor slots and bring it down to
You
a
can
major.
only mark 1 per attack.
Oh, can I use my talisman along with my armor slot?
That is a thing you can do. So for the moment, your talisman,
Is used.
I don't know if you want to have it like shatter and then you have to make a new one later, or it just like stops glowing if it's important to you.
Ooh.
How does this look like it?
We'll
when it
just
gets
say it's
used?
kind of like a sparkler poof. Like, used.
It's just
Like
inert
a mini
for the moment.
firework.
Okay, so in that you can use 2 technically armor slots. You only mark 1 because it's 1 armor that you've used, but you've effectively knocked it down to mine. Cool.
It's not letting me mark my slots.
Do you have any left?
I only marked 1 armor slot last time.
Let me look. I'm gonna open up your stuff. See if I can help on my side.
I have to hit the plus. Never mind. I was being dumb.
Cool.
I'm fine.
You got it. Nut, how you looking?
All right.
You are muted, my friend.
Sorry, I was reading, and sometimes I read out loud. So
You are allowed to read out loud.
Yeah, I can't heal right now or anything because none of it is on here. But I have 1 tiny little health.
I have
You
2.
are-
Healer plus 2.
I only have 2 health left.
So I don't know if that can do anything. But
Do you have
I
any
am gonna
healing
fight
spells
this bitch.
or have a health potion or something like that?
Oh wait, we have health potions.
Some of
Oh,
you do.
right. Yes, I have health potion.
This one's an old one.
Taking one of those.
So,
This makes me think of a game I've been playing.
really? That's an old game.
Well, the newer
How do I
one.
do that?
Yeah.
Where is there a button for that, or do I just do the 1d4?
So it is just you roll a 1d4.
Okay.
And there's a little dice roller off at the side. And the best part is those aren't actually like action rolls, so you can just do them because the spotlight's back to you guys.
Beautiful. That's 3, baby.
3. So
Get
that-
back
Trying to
3
find
health.
my D4.
So it's
Okay,
in
so
the
if you
little,
go to the very left side, there's a little dice. It looks like a little D20 on the left, where there's like a little bar of things. Click on that, and then click the D4 at the top, and it'll roll a D4 for you.
So is this how many slots I get, or
that's
does
how
this go
much
under my
health you
level?
get back.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Okay, Wolfie gets a drink.
I
Just
cannot
choose on it.
find this.
If you like, I can just roll for you. If you
Oh
can't
wait,
find it.
here it is.
There you go.
D4. I found it.
No lie, I had
Cool.
the same problem my first time playing. I think I was looking for that thing for
You
at
got
least
2.
30 seconds to a minute.
So you
I'll
get
take
2
it.
health back. That's for a game without very many hit points. This is pretty good. So
Yeah.
none of those are action rolls. It is still your go. What y'all doing?
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Go ahead.
is it my turn to attack? I was just gonna say, you guys did the twin one, and I really want to bite her.
I didn't do an attack. I just kind of showed manacles, and it was like, and then
Yeah, we didn't do
Oh.
the twin thing.
Oh, never mind. Then you go ahead and you beat this bitch up.
I got a thing I want to do.
You have
Real
to do your thing.
Yeah. What you got?
You're unnatural and you should not exist.
Fuck yeah.
And we get advantage on her, right?
Yeah, and you get advantage and a +1 on all action rolls. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So 1, before you even go any further, you get a hope.
Oh, I already marked that, baby.
Hand wounds.
I am on that.
Hand runes. So you're doing your. You have the same thing.
She's
that
very
he does.
close. Yeah.
yeah.
So, but mine are like actually like carved into my chitinous hand,
Metal.
and they glow and just shoot out a blast with her.
Well, as established,
At her?
difficulty is 14, so you got it.
And
7.
here's the fun thing that I can do as well, because of my lovely abilities. I can manipulate magic because of my origin. So I'm going to spend a stress and double that die to 14.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
So 14 plus 1, right?
Plus
Yes,
one,
she's still hexed.
15. Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm gonna put this in fun terms here. So she
Oh,
shot,
shit,
but she
I
shot a
forgot to-
blast at all
okay.
of you. So what? What do you need?
I was gonna do, before I did that, my wings were gonna flare out, and I was gonna fly just slightly a little bit before hitting, just so I'm flying
You're flying.
before I do it, just as a note for
So
reasons later.
after her blast, she's kind of like full-blown witch cackling, and when you were getting close, she was actually like trying to like snap at you with her like too big mouth. You rolled you doubled that to 14. Plus 1 makes it 15. Her severe damage threshold is 15. So you've just done severe damage to her. And well, I mean, to steal a line from a way better DM than me, how do you want to do this?
So, my wings flare back, and they start to flutter as I raise slightly into the air, right? And the dust of this shitty, nasty necromancer basement starts to like fly around, and I say that she's an abomination and she shouldn't exist. And I reach forward and I put my hand up, and it just like gone, no head left.
No head. Okay. I'm gonna add on to that. So you, without mincing words, you Vegeta the bitch. It's just like the Ginyu thing. It's just like it. But you see meat go. Skin first. Red, skull, eyes. Blast back. For a minute, she's like still suspended there in the vines, and for a moment, where the head was, there's a thing shaped like a head that is just fog, and somehow it smiles at you without having a mouth. It just kind of twists up, and then it twists into a frown immediately. He said he never wanted to be alone. And then all at once the fog starts to fade out. To nothing in the body, still suspended in these thorns, kind of slumps a little bit. It stops moving.
I transfer back
We did it.
and I say, well, hey, and now you get to be with him. Oof.
The corpse does not seem to have a response.
Obviously not.
I,
That was a great blast, bro.
thank you.
You were the hero.
It still feels wrong.
Yeah. No,
I don't think it'll ever feel right,
was
but
wrong.
we are all alive right now, and that feels pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that actually, yeah,
I'll pull my health potion out of my pack, and who offer it to anybody that needs it. That's looking really rough. If you want it.
Oh, we're pretty good right now.
I took mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're
How
sure,
are you doing?
As a side
I'm
note,
okay.
if you want to preserve resources, the rules thing here, right? If you want to preserve resources, you can still get back health and stuff on rests.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is possible to do that without just chugging health potions. You were in mid of combat, good choice. But you can regain your health and everything back, and we're just going to assume you probably survived this session. When we start again, you will be at full hit points.
I figured we'd rest before we go back.
Not a terrible idea.
Mhm.
There is a bed here.
And we do got to carry
I'm
all
not
the
sleeping in
crap
that
to the
bed.
cart. I am not sleeping in that good bed.
You
I,
should not
uh,
sleep
I-
in that bed, honey, and you should have listened.
What?
You should have listened to me.
I did. Me and my team, we stayed and we won.
This time, I don't want to lose you.
Don't leave again. You can't leave like that.
There's a moment of quiet. Maybe you're right.
Okay. Okay.
That was really bad.
Yeah, but we're fine now.
You know how I'm in this head?
Mm-hmm.
Something else was in that head.
We saw it. It was the fog.
Yeah.
But you can't leave every time the fog comes around, okay?
That's the only way we've made it so far.
Well, we have to try new things. We're gonna try new things now.
That's why I wanted to stay with you.
Okay.
Because as young as you are, you're wiser than most.
Hmm.
Don't
Is
get too
Grandma
fucking
okay?
smug.
Is Grandma okay?
Granny's fine.
Good, good.
She's a little snarky.
Ugh.
Dusk is going to like dip his little finger into the blood or whatever is left of like, the head.
Yeah.
And flip over the pages that were talking about the interdimensional travel to a blank spot, and I want to copy that runic circle that was keeping her caged for later.
So this is now just your fucking notebook.
Yep.
I have ink and quill.
That would probably work better, actually.
I hand it over.
Thank you.
Ever the
There you
helper.
go.
Could you help me carry the body out? I think maybe we should adhere to their traditions and bury her.
Yeah, we have to take, I think, everything. So
No,
we
the
will wrap
guildmaster
up-
might want proof. Like, do you think the guildmaster knew what was going on here?
I
Did we
don't
take
think
the
so.
whole body back to the guild?
Oh yeah,
I
we're
feel
taking
like-
the whole body.
Like, you
I
might need-
mean, it's going to attract predators in the woods for sure.
Oh.
It might actually not. So, in closing of this weird fucking story, the body is headless. It seems like now that whatever had taken it has left, it seems like an older corpse. Without trying to be too crude about it. It doesn't smell like it's been rotting at all. It smells like old dust and bones.
So we'll wrap it up and take it with all the necromancy stuff, so they can get a clear picture of what happened.
That
We're gonna-
actually, that's probably good.
I think we should
Yeah.
leave this to wiser beings than us. And I could really go for some food.
The circle is very interesting.
Hmm.
Why did it keep her there, or you think it summoned her? Or?
It the way that she left it makes me think it was a prison more than anything, but at the same time, it's possible that it could have been used to reanimate her as well.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with necromancy.
Let's
Me
play a
neither.
little bit here. Is Dusk taking a minute to try and figure this out?
1,000%. New
Again,
magic? Yes.
because we are at the end of the session and Hope and Fear really don't come into play anymore, I'm going to say it's a reaction roll. Give me more instinct because that is your spellcasting trait. I keep getting cut off. Instinct because that is your spellcasting trait. So a 9. It's
9.
you have enough context clues that it kind of lowered it, and I would also probably argue that the +1 still technically counts because this is kind of against her, sort of. Enough.
I can go fight you for it.
With all the stuff that you've been reading about how this particular wizard had been doing things, the circle that you're studying was absolutely linked to the caster's life force. Dabbling around in necromancy, while it can do the zombies and stuff like that, it really is still the same school as healing. I mean, there's the jokes about, like, necromancers are just, like, healers that are just really late to the party. But,
Good at recycling.
but it really is the manipulation of the forces of life and death. And this was kind of those two things put together. So he infused this thing that would make her stay with his own life force.
Oh.
And it does not look like it went well.
Mm-mm.
The fog is another question, though. I'm going to say, as you guys haul things out and, like, go through the books and journals and stuff, because there are journals in there,
I was going to take notes.
then Nathaniel would be the one to find it. I'm just going to say we're fully
Because
moving.
my whole life goal here is just all about
We're
the
moving
fog.
back outside. The journals and stuff that were there, it seemed that this pair had both been in the guild. They were in it together. And it seemed like there was one mission, details sketchy, that that Syrah had been hurt very badly and infected. And was on death's door. The notes detail his really, really poor choices in trying to keep her with him. It seemed like he made all the wrong choices for all the right reasons.
Hmm.
Is that what everybody does it for?
As the road to hell is often paved with good intentions.
And cookies.
And good music.
That's true. So, you all collect what is akin to your prize. Also, Dusk, actually mark magic manacles onto your character sheet, because they are a magic item that you still totally have.
Yay.
And that pretty much covers it, I think. You guys all travel back the same path, back to town, to report grisly findings.
Right, we came, we saw, he blew off her face.
Yeah.
It's true. So that was everybody's first run of a Daggerheart game, period. What'd everybody think?
I like it a lot.
Fun.
I like it.
It's a very fun system with all the little things that you can do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the character sheet makes it way more enjoyable too.
It
Oh
does,
my gosh,
honestly.
yes.
Oh my god,
This
it does.
like honestly, one of the biggest reasons that I was like, oh no, we need to do this was how they made this character sheet work and the character generator work. The demiplane kicks a lot of ass, and I am not getting paid by them. It's just really good for playing this online. So, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to probably call the stream, guys. Thank you all for playing, my friends. Thank you, everybody in the audience, for hanging out. I have to go back and like read all this damn chat because everybody has been talking the whole time. I hope everybody had a good time. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Small
Which
note,
is
which
Sunday.
is slightly different. We usually will be doing this Friday nights. We have a lot of things going on next week, so it's going to be a Sunday game
Yeah.
next week,
Sunday fun day.
which
Because we
technically
have a-
means that the next game and the one after that will be slightly closer together. So there'll be a lot
And
more
you won't
Darklands.
see us. There will be new people.
We have a
Yeah.
whole cast of 10 people who want to play this game. That's why we split everybody up into groups so everyone gets a turn.
We
So
don't have to almost die every week. We can wait a couple weeks.
Yay!
now you
Let
get
our
to be in the
cycles
rotation
recover.
to watch everyone else almost die or actually die.
know.
I
Because
want to play again.
I have a good gauge on how hard I should go now. And maybe I should go harder. I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's see how it goes. Fantastic.
Go
So
hard or go home, bro.
next time, guys. Next time.